0, 1.
Already live.
And I love sex, that was a great,
Oh gosh. Oh, no.
Spano, can you turn your camera just a little bit to the right?
My right.
Everyone.
My right. No, other way.
Other right.
Keep going.
There we go. That's
Keep
better.
going.
Good.
Yeah,
You need that yellow thing in the background. Plus, you're like half on the edge.
That is my favorite purse, madam. It is
It
fluorescent
looks yellow
highlighter
back.
yellow.
I prefer that space one that's behind his shoulder.
That's a gift bag.
Okay, I prefer the gift bag. Anyways.
Hi! Anyway, hi everybody.
Hi.
Welcome back to Thanks for Playing, the show where we do things sometimes.
And occasionally throw shade.
And we grow many trees that cast so much shade. Our player, Saren, okay, will not be joining us tonight. She's had some personal stuff come up, so she'll not be joining us tonight. She may not be here next week. We are going to continue without her with her permission. Got a plan for that. All is well.
Starting off with the band! Yay!
Yeah! So, when we left off, Saren, pissed off at all the shenanigans going on with Jihad, walked up to him and said, "Jihad?" And he said, "Yes, my child." And she said, "I like sex." And that's where we left off. So, with that, I guess we're gonna start. Having said that, and with the echoes of her statement
hanging in the air
throughout the trading post and everyone going, huh?
Face palming.
Saren nods once at the gaping priest's mouth as he tries to figure out this wasn't in the book, in the training guide, so he's a little lost on how to respond to this. So he just kind of gapes at her, and Saren nods once and flutters away to the guest house and shuts the door.
I think, I was, halfway towards with my food, towards where I was sleeping to eat there when that happened, and just kind of, in that, almost comical, mid-sneak, pose, hearing that and being distracted, oh! Not that she likes it, it's just that she decided to say it and go away, and just, has a really stupid grin on her face, and is just staring at everyone else's reactions, basically.
Sakura is definitely face palming and just trying to okay, how do you mitigate this? How? Oh dear. Oh dear. She's gonna start making her way over to the father.
He is standing there. Luckily, his bowl that is in his grasp is empty. He has not dropped it, but it is. There's a very loose grip on it now, where he's just like.
Are you okay, Father?
I can't say I've ever been part of such an interaction. It is. She is. I'm fine.
You don't look fine. Here, come, sit down.
And he follows you.
She'll lead him to a table and sit him down. Has he eaten yet?
No, he ate. Yeah. He is very done.
Okay. This is after dinner.
Yeah.
I thought we were at breakfast.
Breakfast. This is after breakfast.
Oh, this is our
middle of breakfast, because I just got my food. So he probably...
Okay. We did his dinner as well, but I may have missed it. That's fine, yes. Breakfast. Pop-Tart knows time. Look, it's a pandemic. It's irrelevant anyway.
Speaking of, I need a bit to new page in my book so I can take notes.
But, yes, he follows and sits down at the table, still looking a little shell-shocked, for lack of a better term. Kind of dazed, I suppose.
Rain finally exits the stables, having contemplated with the shadows in a little section he's made. Exits the stables and heads over to the camp where breakfast is being served. Looks kind of at the shocked expressions and the dejected Jihad, and he's like, too early for me. Good morning, Sakura.
Good morning, May.
Priest. Kana.
Have you gotten
think-
something to eat, chat?
I was about to make myself some.
Well, there's plenty of food. There's some porridge and some eggs and was it sausage or bacon that she made?
Sausage,
Meat.
if I remember correctly.
Sausage. Okay.
Meat.
Meat.
Delicious.
Salted pork.
Protein.
So help yourself? Well, I try to help the father understand a woman's prerogative to what she can enjoy.
Are you saying that out loud?
Yes.
Or you just okay.
Stand by. Nope, not going to ask.
Saran made it very clear that she enjoys being intimate with other people.
Physically.
And
Well,
the father
as a
is
woman
little...
of her age, she is allowed.
Yes.
Yes.
Like
Of
chuckling when
Seren's
she's eating.
age.
If you don't mind my asking, how old is she?
Is that a question that is appropriate for any woman?
She is far older than most of us here.
That's Sakura. You do not tell another woman's secrets.
What I mean to say
Her age
is
is appropriate for whatever she deems.
Does it make you feel better that her appearance is deceiving to her age?
somewhat, yes. I was under the mistaken assumption that she was rather young.
That is what you get for assuming, Father. Now, if you wouldn't mind, you're kind of in the way of the bake.
What's up? My apologies.
Sakura's just gonna let out a long sigh.
Kana just like looks over to Maine and just smirks, just like she's enjoying the fuck out of this.
After things have settled down, Sakura's gonna go around and make sure that everybody's like had their fills, offer to give people seconds, you know, make sure everybody's eaten.
Sakura, come over
Yes.
here and sit.
Oh, okay. She will like make sure whoever she's serving or helping out, that they get whatever they needed, and then she will come and sit next to him, kind of confused, like, did she do something wrong?
I understand that you like being busy, but you are taking away their agency. Let them get their food.
It's not a matter of being busy. I like doing
Enjoy
this.
helping others.
Yes.
Well, you did mention the idea of setting up a practice bout.
I did speak to Keston about that yesterday.
Well, would it not behoove you to consider talking to Keston instead of providing motherly assistance to these individuals.
I figured with everybody just waking up, that could wait until after breakfast. No?
Then how about you enjoy your own breakfast first?
I mean, I did eat a bit.
Eat the rest, Sakura. And don't do that. I'm not your real dad, but I will make sure you are taken care of.
Didn't say you were my dad. I just not used to it. Like someone telling me to sit down and
Anna, if she doesn't finish her breakfast, wrestle your sister and pour the porridge down her throat.
Like a noble, always giving orders. I'd
So-
say as I walk
Hana
to
just like
my
looks at him
bed.
surprised. No. I'm going to make her sit down and eat, but I'm not going to do that.
So Sakura's ears kind of fold back, and she looks a little sheepish, and Hurley pulls a bowl of porridge over to start eating. Like, okay, I get it.
With various amounts of enthusiasm, you lot have your brekkies.
Brekkies.
Partway through this, you will be approached by Keston, who lets you guys know that they have looked into the option of having some sort of small practice bout. They do have an area nearby that he sent two of his guys along to check out. And they have reported back, so it's not too far. And it appears to be quite well suited. So at any point in the day, you let them know. And he will be happy to set up the skirmish.
Sakura will look to the others. Well, when would be good for all of you? I think the sooner we can get this started, the better we...
Well, RK always said you shouldn't fight right after eating. But I have no other plans for today. I think we all saw the entertainment this morning. And I kind of look in the direction wherever Seren flew off. And just kind of grin in that direction. Everything okay?
Yeah, I accidentally tugged something a little too hard and my speakers fell over.
Oh, nice.
Well, don't do that.
It got stuck up. My headphone cord got stuck on my chair while I was trying to turn around and grab something.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. But yeah, so
Sorry.
that's what so that's what Ami says. It's just not right after.
Well, I mean, I should probably wash all of those bloody clothes from our last fight. So if we want to do it maybe in the afternoon, once we're all awake and alert and, have time to ease into the day, we will probably be at our best. I am going to fix this.
I'll let them know. And goes off to inform the rest of his little group of the plan.
There we go. All better.
Oh, shit.
Hmm?
Oh shit.
What?
That catapult's aggressive with plastic dice.
Oh no.
Gently.
Did you dent a plastic dice?
No, it flung it almost across the room. Fortunately, I caught it in the air.
Catapult gently. Catapult with caution.
Yes.
It needs the extra work with the metal dice, but not so much the plastic.
You were saying, Diana?
My brain just short circuited for a second. Sorry. I think yeah. So like after breakfast and everything, I think still feeling very unsettled by her dreams. Not that she's like lazy or anything, but like like Kura's pretty good at like, oh, I'll just do all the cleaning and everything. I think she does go and help with at least the dishes and everything with Kura and Svetlana, just to have some sort of like task that's kind of mindless to do.
Svetlana actually shoos both of you out because Tino is helping her do dishes. By which I mean he's drying them, but not putting them away because she doesn't trust him to do that yet. But he can dry.
Right. At least I help with like bringing it over. I don't protest when Svetlana does that to us. Like, oh okay.
She wields a towel of force.
Nice.
When Lana kind of shoots him out, Sakura will stop in the doorway and turn and ask, "Where do you normally do your laundry?"
The weather's good, / I need it. I don't like to freeze my hands, and now that I've got all these nice, strong boys, Tino kind of ducks his head, now I don't hardly do it myself at all. Or at least I won't be.
But
Ain't that right, Tina?
where?
In the
You-
fort?
Usually, well, when the weather's good, there's a creek nearby, but when it's like this, I just boil up some snow, to be honest. Do it off in the corner.
Okay.
Usually kind of behind the stables, but not where the compost is. But more behind the stables. It's out of the way.
I'm trying to click on the wrong map. Like over here. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, kind of that area. She just kind of behind the stables, that whole area, because of course underneath that walkway is also all just clear. So she normally does it kind of behind there. It also lets her pour it off kind of just outside the wall without having to really do much.
Gotcha.
Excuse me.
So Sakura's going to roll up her sleeve and look to Ami. Oh, you want to help me with the laundry?
Sure.
Alright. Gonna need a large bin and the clothes. I can handle mine and Kana's. If you want to bring yours. Not sure Seren really wears clothes. Like hers is more like vegetation, right? And bark.
I think so. I'm pretty sure she's low maintenance. They're low maintenance. Well, I'll gladly, and you can tell she has kind of a mischievous expression. Go and grab Mayeen's clothes.
I mean, we both can go together if you'd like. I need to make sure that I get my stash from him. You're not going to do anything to him, are you? You have that look.
To him? No, of course not.
You don't seem to get on with him very well, so I worry.
Oh, I have no real quarrels besides him dying on us almost.
If you say so. Then we need to get lots of snow. And she kind of looks at the arm that she's seen flame up a bit. I'm sure that you can help handle the fire aspect of
I'm
that.
so glad I didn't have to offer it because I was going to offer that. That's out of character. And yeah, you do notice if you do look at her arm, she tends to like flame up one arm, but technically either arm works. But you do notice that the arm she tends to flame up does have extra bandage, like not bandages. She's wearing a long sleeve, like that covers like her wrist and like a bit of you know those runners type where they have the like the thumb hole, so it kind of covers like this part here.
Yeah.
Is wearing that.
Emo shirts.
Huh?
The emo shirts.
Yeah. I just think of them as I see them as runners things now. But yeah, they were emo shirts originally. You notice that, but it's like, yes, I can take care of that. We don't have to waste any wood.
That's good. Well, we should best get going with that. And she starts making her way to where they've been staying to gather their clothes. So if Ami wants to go talk to Maine by himself, she'll meet them there, but she's gonna go and grab the rest of the clothes first.
Yeah, I think she goes and grabs like whatever's hers. She goes and grabs her watered vest to go put it by the main hearth so it dries up properly, not in any other way. And then
Dehydrated roses.
I do have a dehydrated rose nearby. For real.
No worries, we're gonna do this like Don't Starve.
Nice. And she was tempted just to go to where Mai was sleeping and everything and just go ruffle through. It was like, nah, I'm not. RK is right, I should be a little nicer. So where is Mai at?
He is slowly finishing up breakfast and getting ready to bring his bowl and such over to
So yeah, you see Ami with like a bunch, not a bunch, like a small pile of like clothing. So it's like, how does she say this? We're doing
your lordship.
No, she's not gonna be like that. Just plainly, like we're doing all of our clothing since we got blood on them. Do you have any you want to contribute?
Yes. Give me a moment. He ducks inside, and after a little bit, he comes back out in a thinner outfit, but a thicker coat and a bundle of clothes he has wrapped in a dirty tunic sash. Do you need any help with it?
Oh no, I think two
I
capable women
I
can
would
help.
hate for you to feel like I am pushing off common work upon you.
How
using
kind,
my
but considering that
title of
I asked
nobility.
first.
I'll just head.
Unless
to
you think
wherever
that
we
our
go.
poor hands are too dirty to touch your finery.
No, I don't think that. I just don't want you thinking that I think any less of you and the
So
other.
you're telling me what I'm thinking.
No.
Mm-hmm. And I just like with the hand that is like covered with the sleeve, like just proffer it out and like just give me the bundle.
His eyes and then puts the bundle in her arms.
Now, okay.
I put her sash on top because I am assuming that Sakura will be wondering what it is.
She did mention that. Honestly, I totally forgot she used that on your holiness.
Well, glances down to where the wounds are no longer.
Mm-hmm.
Glances down at his chest. Somebody had to put a hand on it.
Be glad it wasn't me. And then I'll turn and go towards like
Quite
the direction. And I just I think as I'm walking away, you could hear me tell Arcane like, no, we can't do that to his clothes just yet.
He rolls his eyes.
What's Kana up to?
I think like she's just kind of either training by herself or is if the men are like training again, she's just chilling watching them.
At the moment, the boys have been assigned various chores.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially,
Okay.
restocking
So-
the firewood, sweeping snow, sweeping sunshine off pavement, basically.
Shoveling the snow.
Now you make sure to adjust his jacket and coat so it covers everything. Just had to make sure.
V
Because I
down
know
to the-
people out there are like, ooh, he's got that mark on his chest, that deep V, yo.
is actually so deep a V that never mind.
Let's not get into Borat situation yet.
Anyway,
It's like
Yeah, they-
Iron Bull.
Yeah, I think she'd just be like training by herself.
in that case, you're probably the one that sees Saren leaving the gate
Ooh.
with her
Okay.
pack. With her pack over one shoulder. Or, well, not over her shoulder, she doesn't care. You know what I mean. She has
Yeah.
her pack with her.
Yeah, she has like her bag and stuff with like her little dinosaur and stuff.
She's got her fanny pack on.
Uh-huh.
Her fairy fanny pack. And, she's, Kana. Things here are really boring. And kind of dumb. Especially Jihad.
That I can agree with. Jihad is very stupid.
And Awan has some new stuff he wants to teach me. So, we're gonna be in the trees for like a few days.
Alright.
And then, we'll be back. If you need us, we're in the trees. Just yell.
Alright. Well, you do the same or come running back if you need our help.
Oh yeah.
And please be safe.
If Jihad leaves, go ahead and yell.
Or
if you need me to tell him, or if you need me to tell him how much I like sex.
I mean, I could also just give him round two because I
That's-
also enjoy it.
That's fair. If more of us do it, that'll probably weird him out even more.
I feel like when you're the odd duck out.
Liberated women speaking about their feelings and bodies and wanting to do adventure things. Ugh.
Ugh. Gross.
Disgusting.
Cute. Disgusting. Alwyn like pops his head out from her familiar pouch where he is eternally.
Mhm.
It's just, no, I know I never let you walk, but your toes would get cold.
Yeah, I don't think a little lizard like him would like the snow.
Exactly. That's why I fly.
I imagine Seren taking Orrin out and trying to put him over the snow, and his legs
And just like
kind of
draws
curl
up his feet.
Yeah.
I imagine just wearing like a fanny pack and like one of those like baby things that you wear on the front. And that's where the
The familiar pouch.
just. Yeah. Mishanan says, "Okay, I'll try to find stories while I'm out there. I'm sure maybe they'll have something interesting to say. Maybe I'll meet some of the other Fae."
Tig and Perlavash might have some very interesting stories.
That's true. I bet they do. I'm gonna go find them.
Okay, have fun. Be safe.
But
She kind of gives her like a little head cut before she leaves.
and she flutters off
Yep.
to go commune with nature. Graceful exit. FYI, audience, that's what the player said she would probably do. So, meh. I'm not good at playing chaotic fae, lady. Work with me, okay? Chaotic fae person. Work with me.
Thought it was good. Good job.
I think you just need more practice in playing the chaotic fae people.
Yeah, mostly I'm really snarky, assholes, mostly. So, good at that. And apparently misogynist, what do I know? So, Anyway, so you see that.
No worries. We all play certain villains really well.
Except for Neffy. Neffy doesn't do villains very well.
You know,
You just haven't found your villain yet.
Yeah, you haven't found your villain niche yet.
Anyway.
let me talk to you about
No,
Gabriel Lambs.
No, we are not going to talk to her about the Gadron Lamb initiative. So,
Oh my goodness.
anyway.
So do we have to roll for laundry?
Performance
Just
check.
because
go.
now you said it, yes you do.
No.
I'm
Okay.
Dexterity?
I made the joke of performance, but
Perform laundry.
Profession
Professions.
housewife cover this, or
Profession scullery maid.
yeah, right?
I have profession tavern server, so. I don't know. But do you want me
No,
to dexterity?
no,
or
you really don't. It's fine.
Okay.
I'm just
I mean, I
Look,
could for my eats clothes.
look. I'm just gonna say that yes. Let's just say you're not in a rush. You can take 20. So guess what? The check was like a 5. You're good.
You're very good.
You're so good at laundry. It's real clean and also cold. Because it's fucking cold outside, and you guys are. I mean, yeah, you're fire, but also still winter.
Mm.
So fire help, but also cold.
Would it ever be?
It would actually, like it would. I know it's hard
Yeah,
to
like,
believe,
would
but
they?
also,
Oh.
yes, cold. How cold is it? She says, looking at her temperature thing. I don't know, fucking day. Sure, it's around this. Yeah, I mean, it's above freezing. I can give you that much. The high for the week is 40.
Wham!
It cold.
But she would work very hard to make sure that all the blood gets off as most as she can.
Yeah.
Once the clothes are done, she'll bundle them up to bring them to the guest house. She'll wring them out good so that they're not like dripping wet, but so that they can dry and not like freeze. She'll hang them in
The rafters.
yeah. She'll get some wire and put them up kind of like a clothesline.
Sure would be a lot easier if you had a friend who could fly.
The only thing that she doesn't hang up there is the sash, which she does start to tie around her waist again. But
You rub it out real good, but it's still cold.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The damp
She'll
wood seeps through.
she'll go sit by the fire for a little bit to warm her and the sash up.
Probably a good idea.
I think. Sorry. So. Mine slept outside with the others, right?
No, he slept in the stables.
Okay.
Yes.
So I would hang to dry all the clothes of his inside the stables.
Valid.
All over. So it's like it's a game. You have to find all your side pieces.
These Sakura wouldn't let her because of all the horses and the manure. She would hide them. She would hang them somewhere else where they weren't.
You can certainly talk to Ami
Yeah.
about where you would prefer to do it.
Well, that's. I mean, I had already said that I was hanging all the clothes up in.
Oh, I just presumed it was just yours and your sister's clothes.
All the clothes.
Oh.
But I mean,
I would sneak at least one of his like items, to like hide in the.
You can
Make
have
sure
that.
it was just damp enough, and then arrange it in such a way it'd freeze.
Pair of underwear.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
that
can
he would be able to find it and see, like, and make him wonder, is his other clothes here? But obviously, no, they're taken care of.
Yeah, you can roll a sleight of hand to try to sneak a pair of his panties away.
Find it, Neffy.
A 10.
oh, I didn't
Okay.
even open up my sheet yet. Normally I'm on top of that, but I've been having issues where my character sheet doesn't load if it's been
Yeah.
sitting for a while, and I'm in here like 3 or 4 hours at a time.
Yeah, we are.
Ami, what are you doing?
What?
Give it here.
Give what?
I'm not blind.
Come
I
on.
make a living off of catching thieves and knowing the tricks of how to hide things. Come on.
It's just a little fun. It's not like
Come
it's
on.
only one, thankfully. That's one positive thing about nobles. They actually do like to stay clean.
Why must you antagonize him?
She found the first positive thing. First came love.
It's not. How would she say this?
He's never gonna give me up.
Shush.
It's not antagonizing. I'm not cutting it up. I didn't do anything to the actual washing. I thought about it, but I didn't do it.
And I appreciate that. But what are you planning on doing with that piece of garment?
Oh, I'm gonna hang it somewhere nice and secure. You know, away from the weather.
And why can't it hang with everything else?
I mean, why does it have to hang with everything else?
Because it's all in one place.
Sometimes you don't need to have everything in one place. Like, I don't know where my wallet is. It's not in the same place I left it. My money purse. I don't think I would say wallet.
Your coin purse.
Yeah.
What? Just hang it with everything else. I really don't want to have. How should I put it? You might think it's fun, but for all you know, that could be his favorite pair of knickers. I just rather not, especially so soon where we don't know what our limitations are, start pulling.
It's just underwear. And at least I didn't leave a mark on him after what he didn't tell us.
I mean, I think that that's more part of his allergies than anything else. That really wasn't anybody's choice.
It's a choice to tell people that, hey, I cannot heal normally. Especially if we're going to attack animals.
I mean, I do agree that he should have told us, but I also understand where he's coming from, where that's not just something that you say to a completely group of strangers that you don't know how they're going to react. I mean, if it was somebody like, I don't know, maybe the father or someone who wasn't so open-minded, they might have
He
attacked him.
attached himself to our group.
Which is why I agree that he should have told us, especially when we asked. But it's not like he didn't have his reasons.
Yes, you all have your reasons. And I think at that, I just like flick the underwear towards you, like towards your chest, not like your face or anything like that. Put it up with the rest then.
She'll take a deep sigh and hang it up with everything else, but she'll have like a worried look, like she's upsetting you. And
How long are we staying, by the way? I have... And she gets like a distant kind of look, like she's not looking at you directly. Now, I know we do need to heal up a little bit more, but we shouldn't really linger here, I think, too long.
Oh, as soon as everybody is hale and whole, we can push off. Maybe a day or so more. I do want to make sure that we can get some experience under our belts as far as fighting is concerned, and hopefully the skirmish this afternoon will help with that, and we can get some pointers and...
Good, because I'd rather us leave sooner than later. It's better to be on the... And she kind of fumbles with her words. On the move. We do have a lot to do
You
for winter.
do know that we're supposed to settle, right?
We're supposed to get rid of all the bad stuff before we can settle, though. Otherwise, it'll be like here, where they decided to settle in an area where there was bandits and other things, and have a constant problem, waves of people coming after you.
I think this is probably when Kana's gonna come in and be like, what in the hell is going on?
Laundry?
Doesn't sound like laundry.
Well, I mean, we're talking about our plans for the future.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you... I do turn to you, Kana. Don't you think it's better that we get rid of all the bad whatever before we start even thinking of settling?
The thing with that, and it's as much as I love beating the shit out of people, especially asshole bandits, but going around and doing that is not, I don't think, going to help, because there's still going to be a threat eventually, whether it's bandits or someone else that comes into these lands. If we can control the issue enough where we can settle, then we will do that. That is part of our mission here.
Right. But I believe we're not far long enough to even consider settling anytime soon.
That's what we were sent to do, though. That's why
right now, no, we can't settle.
The bandits, I do agree, is something that we need to address first and foremost. Especially if they're as dangerous as I believe them to be. But I do worry about you and Seren wanting to constantly keep moving when our main purpose is to be down here settling the lands and building a community. I just want to make sure that you're clear on that.
Ami just kind of looks at you and then, kind of was, not like a necessarily disappointed look, but it's very akin to that, towards Kana, but then it's a resigned, I should have known better kind of look. And she just does a very, non-verbal, shake of her shoulders. And then, well, you're the leader, we'll do what we're supposed to do, I guess. And walks away.
Kana just kind of pinches the bridge of her nose. Come back here. Come back here.
What?
She's gonna...
She just turns around. She doesn't come back. But
Why does it feel that you... that everyone is against you? No one is against you. Just because we have a difference in opinion on this does not mean we are against you. If we take care of the bandits, sure, that's one less thing we're going to have to deal with. And when we settle, there's probably going to be more shit that we have to deal with.
Okay.
All we can do is take one thing at a time.
All I simply asked was how long we were going to stay here. And yes, Seren, I believe, would agree with me, would like to keep on the move, at least for now.
At Oleg's, I don't know. I'll have to wait until Seren comes back. She's out in the forest right now, learning new magic from her familiar. We're going to have to wait.
Wait, Saren left?
Yeah, she's in the forest learning new magics and stuff from Owen. She
Ami
said she'll be
kinda-
back.
Ami's face, like, she was very, like, defensive looking. She kind of, like, shuts down a little bit and just, like, kind of looks away and looks a little sad at hearing that. Oh. This is why. And she just shakes her head. I need I need to go look for since we are here back at Oleg, so I need to look for my money purse. Okay. And just kind of just nods at the both of you and just like walks away again.
Kana's gonna like look over to her sister. It's gonna be a handful.
Socorro will take a deep breath and sit on the edge of one of the beds and just kind of buries her face in her hands, just kind of rubbing her temples. And
Her sister's gonna sit next to her and hug her.
I just want to make sure that we're all on the same page. It just seems like they're running from something.
Well, if they are, they'll eventually tell us.
What is going to happen when we start to settle? I do want to find a place that we can settle soon. So that when spring comes, we can break the earth and start planting for the food that we'll need, the orchards to grow.
Mm-hmm.
We
We
need to
take
find...
one thing at a time. Okay.
Yeah,
I know you have a lot of stuff, and she starts rubbing her back, trying to comfort her. I know you're trying to think of everything and trying to plan things out, but right now, you just need to take one step at a time.
I understand that, I do. But there's a difference between plotting everything out and thinking ahead and focusing on one step at a time and not considering what we're out here to do. And that's a lot of what I feel like is going on.
Hmm.
They talk about settling as some far off distant thing. We're supposed to be settling now. Taking care of what we need to, yes, but
Okay, this is the thing where don't get mad at me. Since we really don't know what else is out there, we really can't settle right now. And also,
I
it's
know
winter.
that.
It'd be the worst time to do it.
I know that too. But there's a difference, again, between, looking and scouting out an area for spring and seeing what is around and assessing the land and the dangers and what needs to be taken care of first. And with them, it sounds like settling is years and years down the road.
Mm-hmm. That I do understand what you're saying. Yeah.
And every time that I try to talk to them about it, it feels like it's us against them.
Oh, trust me, I've gotten that too. Like just now, it's every time when I agree with you on something, it's heaven forbid I share the same opinion, and I feel like a bad guy.
You feel like the bad guy?
Because because to them they always put it it's them two versus us, including Naeem.
Which I don't want it to be like that.
I don't either.
But anytime we try to have a discussion or anything, it's just immediately shot down. Anyways.
Like, I want to trust Ami. I really do. But it just feels like she's pointing fingers at everyone else. And majority to Maine. And that's not fair.
And she kind of looks up at the knickers that she was trying to steal away. I don't think she realizes that she's doing more harm than good. She thinks stealing his knickers and moving them away and putting them somewhere else
Hey.
is fun.
I mean, in the childlike sense, sure. It's a child prank. I've done my own childless pranks when I was a kid. You scolded
You
for me for a
still-
lot of them.
You still do them from time to time, and I'm normally the one on the receiving end, so please mature a little faster.
Hasn't you seen that I've matured? I don't do as much of the stuff as I did
You have.
before we left.
You have. I'm just teasing. I'm trying to loosen up.
I don't know, but I know you more. I know you're always in mommy dearest mode because you're worried.
I am.
You're worried for everyone.
It's dangerous out here. I mean, I knew that before we left, but after that fight with Mayeen, after seeing how badly it easily could have all gone, that's why it's important that we all get on the same page. That's all I'm trying to do, and I feel like I'm just ripping a... I'm just causing a rift and tearing it bigger and bigger every time something like this happens. Which, I still don't know why. And she'll gesture out towards the door. Why Maheen thinks that I'd be a good leader if everything seems to be going wrong. I want to do right by you all. I want to make sure that you're all safe and happy. And I guess those are good things for a leader to do, but I still can't help but feel that I'm still making mistakes. Anyways, laundry's hung. It's a bit cold, and she'll rub her stomach with the sashes. Should probably go warm up by the fire a bit more before we have to go and fight. Last thing I want is the sash to freeze on me in the middle of fighting.
Yeah, and then you just hear the of you trying to bend over.
Don't. I like the sash.
No, I don't mean the tearing, more of like ice cracking. 'Cause it's
Yeah, but if the ice cracks, the fabric could crack. Come on. And she'll kind of grab her by the arm and try to pull her out towards the fire.
yeah, kind of just like chuckles following her sister.
So, laundry done. Done enough anyway. Saren departed. I have no idea what husbando is, so.
Just weird.
Oh, whoa, oh. Ah!
Oh, thanks.
Sudden reveal.
Sun reveal. The V, so deep.
Oh damn.
Oh, woo. That collarbone dough.
Oh shit.
Twitch guidelines,
Hey.
Twitch
Yeah,
guidelines!
virus.
There's no nipples present. I'm fine.
That's true, actually. He's within guidelines. So what you're gonna do is come with pasties next time, right?
No, no.
Oh, no.
D20 pasties.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
D20 pasties. Or do they only do a D4 damage because they're caltrops when you get cold?
Then they look like too much like female presenting nipples, and then that's when we get into that gray area.
Yep.
Mm,
And that's probably when we
Go
beat
for it.
Taylor's.
I'm gonna.
But the tassels. That's where all the
So-
other polyhedrals are.
Only an hour to make Neffy hide.
So.
No, this is not the game we're playing.
not this week, but we have
Yeah,
two
not
more
this
weeks. So, is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish before you depart for your planned excursion? Skirmish?
You know, I just make sure my stuff's cleaned up and dried, and you know,
And maybe a little crusty from the cold.
Well, it's inside, so hopefully it's not that crusty.
it's not Texas. We're okay.
Oof. Oof.
Family there, we're allowed.
But,
Oh, go ahead.
you make sure my stuff is dry. I take my change of clothes and I change into my gear appropriately, and I talk with Keston to make sure we get practice equipment ready.
Actually, asking since you pounced on it first, we'll do that. He does basically ask what favored weapons y'all have and gets equivalent training ones as best he can. This will be a non-lethal combat because despite some feelings, they don't actually want you dead quite yet. Wink,
No
wonk.
beating each other to a pulp.
Wonk.
Wonk, wink. These are not bandits. They would like you to stay alive, please. So that'll be taken care of.
How big
I do
are the
tell
catapults, by
Keston,
the way?
Catapult sized?
So enough for like Ami to be able to sit in like the bowl of it.
Yeah. We'll go with that, sure. I don't see why not.
she's gonna
Okay.
fire herself.
Exactly.
Into the sun.
Fire herself at Jihad.
What would I
I
do
love
towards
you!
him? Oh God, no.
You know, there's throwing yourself at a man, and then there's catapulting yourself at a man.
Yeah.
Let's take it easy there. You were saying?
Mentioned Keston, Kana prefers I believe a large club, Tetsubo style. We should have people bring padded gloves just in case.
I was gonna say, I don't think we have anything quite like that besides a nearby tree.
A break club should be similar.
Alright, I'll see what I can do for that.
See, Sakura, she enjoys her rapier and daggers. Not star knives. They were chakrams. Yes. Saren.
Do none of you use regular weapons? Just asking out of curiosity here.
Crossbow, and the gauntlet.
Oh, good. Oh, good. At least one of you.
Yes, and then Diana likes throwing snowballs.
Who?
Diana, who?
Or, sorry, Ami prefers to throw snowballs and insults.
She can make them herself then.
Yes.
But seriously, she doesn't need anything, or are you just like being an asshole?
From
think
what
he
I've
knows.
seen of her,
He doesn't know about my throwing daggers, I don't think. I think he passed
Nope.
that to them.
from what I have seen of her,
Apparently he doesn't know about the spike gauntlets Kana wears.
insults and rocks currently extend to what we could make non-lethal.
I'll double
She
check with
does
her.
seem to have some
It's-
other magics, but I'm
Keston.
assuming
Er-
lethal magics are not exactly welcome.
No, not really. I'll check in with them to make sure we have everything we need. How's that?
Fair.
And just to expedite that process, because that wasn't actually supposed to be a roleplay scene, he will ask each of you and do his best to accommodate. Some of it, like for your chakrams, he asks to borrow it, essentially, and he basically figures out a way to like wrap some leather cloth and some padding around the pointy bits.
Make a sleeve.
Basically, yeah. So that way it becomes
No,
non-lethal,
it's a
but
leather
they'll
frisbee.
pretty much. You're a leather Captain America. Which, by the way, don't Google that. That will take you to a completely different part of the internet.
Googling it now.
No, you're allowed.
posterity.
now-
So
Now I'm just gonna
But-
look at Husbando's glasses, just checking.
I know, right? I've been doing that all day. But for that, they basically create kind of caps essentially for that. So I mean, it'll bruise, but it won't, kill
Don't
you.
hurt.
I mean,
Oh, no,
definitely
it'll hurt,
Kana
but,
is gonna fucking
ow.
bruise.
Yeah, bruises are allowed.
I meant like
They're trying to-
physically hurt,
Yeah,
like damage wise.
Yeah, they're minimizing the amount of broken bones and actual like blood involved. But if you get a bloody nose or you get a nasty bruise, that's part of training.
Yep.
For your
rough and tumble.
for your Tetsubo, they
Uh-huh.
pretty much take a not great club and they just kind of pad the shit out of it with anything they can find to make it bigger.
The furs.
So it's just like a fluffy, huge baseball bat.
It's kind of a fuzzy wiffle bat. It's kind of fun. Like you end up like just kind of looking at it and you get this urge and you can't help it. You kind of go bump because it's
kind
real
of do
fuzzy.
just kind of do the almost a bonk from
Yeah.
Monty Python.
You walk past somebody, you go bonk, but very gently, and it's just like
Yeah.
"Brr."
just do a little bonk.
But again, with enough impact, it would, I mean, even a pillow fight, a pillow well flung can kind of ow. So
Cuss.
yeah, for crossbows or anything, padded arrows are easy. Those they have. Bolts, but that's easy. Crossbow, bow and arrow, whatever. For your throwing daggers, that's fairly easy to get. Just basically wooden ones. They're a little, it's not as though they're well crafted per se, in the sense of like they aren't, beautiful fought, but like they'll do. They're training. It'll work. The way I'm gonna run this combat, just to make it easy, we're just gonna roll as if it was lethal, but it's not. So since the HP is safe, when you get to 0, you're out of the game, or you're out of the combat.
Yep.
And essentially, you just sit down where you're standing.
Like
it's
LARPing.
kind of like that, yeah, or it's kind of like dodgeball or something, where you're out.
Right.
But yeah, they just have you sit down, so then you're difficult terrain, like you would be if you passed out. But just to make it easy, so that way you guys get used to how the actual rolls and stuff work, we're just gonna run it that way rather than worry about the penalties for non-lethal and shit. I just don't feel like doing it if we're all doing it. So that is how that will run.
Okay.
If you are ready, they will guide you to the exercise area.
Hell yeah.
So the reason I brought up the catapult is that they would have
Yes.
to find Ami, and Ami's after doing like a bit of making sure Serena's actually gone, kind of like loop around, went and then sit there and was just trying her best to meditate the entire everything. So that's why I was asking, are these huge catapults that would fit a person?
You'd have to like kind of curl up. You're not like well.
Oh, yeah,
hidden,
Yeah,
But,
no,
like,
it's not.
You know.
Yeah, kind of just like a.
There he is.
I'm going to wait
fine.
until we move to the other map
Mhm.
before I roll, because I know that's
Annoying.
no, not that. It's
Ooh, great.
the tracker doesn't keep the information from map to map.
Mhm.
So,
If y'all want to zoom out, you can take a look at this map here. And I'll tell you all about it.
If you look, you will see apple-bottom jeans,
With boots.
boots
Fur.
with the fur.
So
It's just like, are you looking at what I'm wearing?
the trees, so any of these trees and stuff, will give you cover, or can give you cover. These kind of piles are literally just piles of snow. They are big enough to hide behind. These are also
So-
trees.
So being the not snow person, it's
Mhm.
hard snow, right? It's not like squishy snow, like to hide behind. Like it would give a little bit of cover before it would fall apart.
Right. Yeah, they basically, it looks like they probably spent a little bit of time, like kind of packing the snow together a bit to give it a
Okay.
little more firmness. So you will be able to have cover there. There, I can do this. There we go, shifty. There's a couple of these. They're snow drifts. If you kneel, they will give you cover, but you will be down.
Not
Well-
prone, just kneeling.
Yeah, logs, same thing. But those all do count as difficult terrain. And these are roots which, you have to walk around or step over, and they'll be difficult terrain as well. That should cover everything. So you've got some
Are we on an
very...
incline at all? Or is this just like flat?
For the purpose of this, it's pretty flat. Because I forgot to put that part. So it's not spectacular. Like, there's like a little roll here and there, but it's not enough to really affect it in that regard.
Right.
You'd still be able to move like normal. But they've built these other things, and plus there's the roots and stuff that in some areas are going to give you difficult terrain. That sort of thing. So lots of areas you'll have to maneuver around, you can hide, you can get some cover, you can play with. And then, of course, you realize that there are no other people here. Your opponents are Keston and the 3 guards.
Oh boy.
So
They are the ones that are going to do this.
Sakura's gonna look equal parts relieved because they're not fighting against Tony, because she was a little worried how that would go down. But also worried because they're fighting against actual skilled people, so at least this will be a true test of what we can handle, and
What to learn?
she's not quite sure if we're ready for that aspect.
But yes, they will be your opponents. So,
My husband's staring from the other room.
Oh yeah, let me
Yay.
put my initiative.
That's when you just go beep, 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 beep.
Oh, where'd I go?
Did you remember to select the icon before?
Yeah, I was in there, though.
Oh, weird.
to move these guys, so I add them to the order. He's just off the screen. God damn it. One more square.
One more square.
There. I can add them.
Well, you can re-roll and just edit it to be the first roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got...
At least I'm not at the bottom of the fucking pool again.
Right. Yeah. I think I am.
I learned, don't fucking use the dice on Roll20. It fucks me over. Just use my own damn dice.
Yep.
This is probably like the lowest roll I've had for initiative, so I'm not. As long as it's not a 1, that's all I care about.
I do have one quick question.
Yeah.
Are we starting with crossbows loaded?
This scenario, which they will tell you, basically you guys can get into, a travel position. This is supposed to simulate, essentially, you guys getting surprised on the road. Or surprised during travel. Since that is the most frequent encounter you're going to have, they assume, because of the bandits and stuff, that that's supposed to kind of be the idea. So however you would normally travel, that's how they want you to act.
Which way
Well,
would we be
generally
traveling
don't-
from? Top to bottom
Top-
or right to left?
Top to bottom.
Okay.
So, when you travel, you generally don't travel with a loaded crossbow unless you are expecting a fight. So, Maine does not have his crossbow loaded for the first round.
I've got Sakura. I need to add Kana and Maine. Kana, Maine. And Kana had a 16. And Maine had a 24 with a nat 20. That's what the asterisk means, in case you guys have forgotten.
Yeah.
Is anyone who has an asterisk? That means that...
That's like the free round thing, right?
Yeah, that's the, you get like one action, essentially.
Yeah, that one free action.
Yeah. So both Maine, and I'm gonna switch to there, and Norwood. And between Kana and Sakura, you'll be able to decide who you want to go first, since you have the same initiative.
Yeah, but
Generally, it's
doesn't...
Dex first, or higher Dex
Yeah.
first.
So that would be me first.
That would be Sakura anyway.
Yeah. So
And
that's how you
we
guys...
have a 12.
That's fine. I leave that option open that I assume it's highest Dex, but if for some reason, if you have the same one,
Yeah.
for some reason you want it to be reversed, I'm fine. That's whatever.
Yeah, that's true too.
So I just assume it will be highest Dex. Okay. So, here we go. So,
Are we starting on the far side of the...
I'm sorry, I think you cut out for a second there.
Yeah.
Are we starting on the far side of the map?
Yeah, you're starting at the top in whatever kind of travel positions you would take. And then they
that
will...
would be with me or Kana leading.
Mm-hmm. Or us both leading could also be a thing.
Yeah, generally I'd be hanging back with Seren.
They are aware that Seren is not present. We are all aware of that.
Sakura would be with Kana. So if I was kind of leading with the compass and map, I would be in front. But we'll say Kana and Sakura are ahead of me. And then Ami's behind, probably harassing Main.
You'll notice mine, at least for like us walking to this location and everything. Ami's been extremely quiet.
Oh, he's no.
I mean, he's probably thinking it a little bit.
You know when you guys are ready.
Are we going north, south, east, west?
North south.
Top to bottom.
Yeah,
already said
top to
that.
bottom.
So north to south. Just to make the map easy. Okay. So, top of the round. We will start with Maine and his surprise round. What would you like to do in your surprise round? We are assuming that because he's called it, that you guys spot them, become aware of them in some way, if this was a actual combat. You are aware of their presence.
Main, for his action, or we'll say, because he rolled that natural 20, he will draw his crossbow as he pushes up against this snowbank and yells to Kana and Sakura that 4 brigands to our west.
Okay.
And then for his round, he will load one of
Hang
his
on, it's another surprise action.
Oh, yeah.
He gets to get his surprise first, and then you get your round. But Norwood's is easy. He begins a bardic performance. It is a military-style chant, we shall say. So, now you get your round.
Second?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Do I have a clear shot on him or him?
Norwood is in the trees. This guy is in the trees, so you do not have a clear shot. He is hiding. He has partial cover because these two are hiding behind this big old tree root. So they'll have partial cover, but not full.
20% or not? Are you
But yeah.
saying Norwood has complete concealment?
Yes.
Or just partial?
He currently... Sorry, I'm trying to remember all the concealment things. I think because of how big these trees are, this area is fixed up. You guys can have proper concealment and such with the trees, with the snow and everything. He would have full. But the tree root people would only have partial, is what we'll say. And reverse will go the same for y'all. If y'all hide behind trees and stuff, you'll have full cover. Or full concealment.
Taking a pop shot at Arden.
Okay. So redhead or blonde ninja.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
15 will hit. Just. Did you roll your 20%, Miss Jones? Or 20? Yeah. You know the thing.
High or low?
So this is high.
I just hit it.
Tell me. Do the thing. What
I
says
just
that?
hit him. For 3 points of bludgeoning non-lethal as this crossbow bolt hits him.
Okay. And like I said, just act like these are normal attacks for your rolls and such. They just count as non-lethal to make it easy.
And then,
Okay.
Yeah, that's my round.
Okay.
I drew as I moved, loaded the crossbow, fired. Yep.
Okay. Norwood, as part of his action, is going to 5 foot, or basically as his thing, is going to 5 foot step. You can see there's a gap between the trees there. And as part of his movement, is going to draw his short bow and prepare to strike back. Let's see.
Oh, sweet.
Oh gosh,
I
range on the
get a
short
bonus
bow.
to cover.
Yep. Show me short bow. Give. Give. Okay. So. Okay, so you'll take a -1 penalty because you were just outside his range. So.
Point.
Yep, because you're 65 feet, he has a range of 60. So that is tap, there we go. Says a -1, 16 to hit.
16 misses.
Okay, so goes right past you. And then it's his turn. Huh?
Yep.
Okay, it sounded like you said nope. I was like, what? Keston, sorry, trolling a lot of people here, is going to move up behind this tree and continue to have cover. It's not concealment. You know he's there, but cover. And he's going to ready an action. If someone comes within range of him, he is going to strike. As part of it, he has his...
Preparing his weapon.
Yes, his weapon is a falchion, by the way, is what he is wielding. Sakura, it is now your turn.
Quick question. Are these
Yeah.
snowbanks... How should I put it? Is concealment from this way or from this way? Or this way?
Very degree. Sorry. Moving that. That's what I did wrong. 1 second. Just that way they're all the same. I have to switch this one around real quick. Whoop. The side the shadow is on is the side you can hide.
Okay.
I have them backwards because I forgot to reverse them. There. So the side the shadow is on is the side you would be able to hide and have cover.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes. Let me
So.
just make sure I can...
So yeah, if you were on this side towards the trees, that's the side you have cover. Because the way it's angled, it's kind of a wedge shape they've made.
I'm gonna move over to the other side of Maine and try to hide behind the snowbank.
Okay. The snow pile.
Yes.
Okay.
I will also prepare an attack if anybody comes within my range.
Okay.
Actually, one moment. Yeah. Do I have to specify 30 feet or 5 feet? Since I have 2 different weapons.
You have to pick which weapon you're wielding.
Alright. I'll use the chakrams first.
Okay.
Can I I don't think that I can hide.
Grabbing a drink, I'll be right back.
I can't hide as part of that. Would just be observed, right? Okay. So, yeah, it will still be the...
As part of it, to stealth like that would be the actual action of your turn. And because you're preparing to take an action, that's why. So yes, but you'd be able to move there. You do have cover, and you are prepared that if someone comes within range of your chakrams, you are going to chakram them.
Chuck them.
Chalk them. Okay. So is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Kana, what would you like to do?
Kana is going to right about there.
You move up 20 feet?
Oh. You should be able to move up 30 feet.
Yeah.
Because you have light armor.
Oh yeah, why the fuck does it say 20?
Because it automatically sets your armor at medium.
Oh.
If you go to...
Okay, then she would... Boop. One more square. Actually, no, a couple more squares, actually.
2 more. Well, now you have 1 more.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you also have cover. Oh, that's right. I need to change the music to be something a little more fighty.
A little more...
Yes, because I had the song picked out.
What were you saying to fix that? Or we could just fix it.
There we go.
Oh, all you have to do is if you go into your additional, it should have AC items at the top. Just click where it says medium, and you should be able to choose light.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's what was affecting my sheet the last time we got into a fight.
All right. You've taken your movement. What else would you like to do? Would you like to draw your weapon? Or are you just going to fist them?
Yeah, she's gonna have her weapon out and just kind of like taunt them, just like, come on, let's go.
So as part of your move action, you draw out your Tetsubo?
The Tetsubo quotations.
Okay. The bonk stick.
Her bonk stick. This is what I'm just gonna call it.
You pull out the bonk stick. Very well. Bonk it shall be.
If Keston comes any closer, she gonna bonk.
Okay. So you prepare to bonk him, or you prepare to bonk target within range.
Yep.
Okay.
Facts.
I give
Grady's
bonk.
turn. Grady is going to 5, 15, 30. So he's gonna move up there. Yeah, okay. You know what? Actually, Grady is going to double move and get right up on you, which does activate your prepared action.
Oh hell yeah! I get the.
You get to bonk him.
I also get to bonk him.
Yep, you both get bonk.
Bonk.
Show me your bonks. So
That made
17 and 21.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those will hit, and your damages equal 7.
Yeah.
it makes sense for my chakrams to only do 1 damage. They're all blunted.
All right, and that is taken into account. He has been bonked and chalked.
Yeah, I forget his name, but like when he runs up and tries to do something, she's just gonna have a smile on her face.
Grady.
Yep.
That's Grady.
That's Grady. All right, Arden's turn. Going to.
Arden, after taking 3 points of damage.
He is also going to double move, and he's going to get right up on you.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
That does move through your threatened. Or actually, no, he doesn't have to because he has enough movement. So he can go the long way around. He has just enough movement to do that. So he does not move through your threatened.
Damn.
What's up, Husbando?
No, I was about to ask about that.
But no, he moved 30 and then 10 basically to get where he is, so he has enough to go around, and they are smart enough to go around. Or at least he is. Grady did not. Grady did move just straight in, but Arden seems a little more careful and moves around. So, and they both have, as their part of their move actions, pulled out halberds. Those are double movements. Ami, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna move a little closer.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna attempt. Let's see how this works. So I'm gonna do Mind's Eye first. So I'll give you a +4 on the attack roll, on the spell, and that's gonna be telekinetic projectile. So that's a 14?
Again, just so I know.
Huh?
Who are you targeting? Just so I know which
Oh,
one.
sorry. I meant to say that. Arden,
that's fine.
He's the only one in range.
Okay. So let me double check real quick. Nope, that's him. And you said 14 to hit?
I think so. I know the Mind's Eye gives me +4 insight bonus, and I have a 10, I guess, for success.
Yeah, that means you didn't do spell failure.
Okay.
So then it's just a ranged attack.
Okay.
Yeah, ranged attack to hit.
So now I have to press another button. Sorry, I still don't understand spell attacking. So
In this case, it's not so much the spell itself. The roll that you do with telekinetic projectile is for the damage and for the spell failure. If it's a success, that means that you successfully cast the spell.
oh,
But because
okay.
it's telekinetic projectile, the telekinetic, basically it's a two-part. The telekinetic is to pick up the projectile. The projectile is the ranged attack.
Okay.
So you pick up a snowball.
So then that's an
basically.
18 +4 then.
Yeah, that will totally hit.
Okay. And it only does 4 damage.
Okay. So he will take
As the snowball explodes on
4 damage. All right. Maine, it is once more your turn.
Stand by, I had inspiration.
I'm sorry, did it hurt? Is that why it's so like hazy and smoky over there?
That's mean.
He does it to me all the time.
I first thought that you were saying hazy and smoky, like, you know, cool jazz, sexy, smoke and mirrors sort
No,
of
that's
thing.
his normal atmosphere. This is just smoke happened because he thought so hard.
Yeah, no, and it took me a moment while I was laughing to realize, oh no, you meant thinking. That's mean.
You know, it's a good thing I was sitting down for this, so.
Mine will
Do a thing.
drop his crossbow, and as he moves, so as a free action, I drop my crossbow. I will move up to this point as I
Okay.
move, pulling out my my large shield. And when I get here, I will cast Soto Voce, which Arden will need to make a will save.
Okay.
DC.
Oh yeah, let's just see what I roll.
Yeah.
That way it's, yeah, totally fair. That is a 19 to save.
No, he's unaffected.
Okay. Here. Yeah.
But I will bang my shields, raspy voice.
Oh yeah, they still hear it. It just does not affect.
Raspy voice, kind of like 1,000 leaves dragging across bones. And I tell him, run, child.
My God, you two are gonna cut me on all this edge. Diana, by the way, the rasping voice of 1,000 leaves over 1,000 bones sounds remarkably similar to you to something you experienced last night. Anyway, back to combat. Especially the part where it says run. Back to combat! Norwood is going to continue his performance, which I am twacking is currently only affecting Keston, I believe. Yes, only Keston at the moment. However, he is going to
moves forward at all, it won't affect him.
Norwood is going to move forward. So that way he can have them within more range. So now Keston and Grady are within range of him. So they will both get benefits. Arden is not. And he is going to patwang! Pew!
Ooh.
True. Actually, hang on, because he's got to decide who. Because who can he knows you're back there. He can't get you. You have cover. He's going to attempt Sakura, but you do have cover.
Okay.
So it's unlikely, but he's going to shoot at somebody.
Okay.
And you're the only one who can.
And
Huh?
20%.
Yep. So I'm just going to roll to see.
20%.
Huh?
Sakura has +2 to her AC and 20% miss chance.
So if I, just so I'm making sure I have this clear, because my brain just blue screened when you said that, because numbers happened at me. Sorry. So he has a 20% chance to hit, or he has an 80% chance to hit.
80.
Okay. Sakura, what 20% do you want to be your lucky 20? I'm going to roll.
Low.
You want it low? He did not roll low.
Okay.
That is a 50 on the dot. So he will hit.
Okay.
I do the miss chance. Well, yeah, he has a chance to hit. How's that? I do it first because if he doesn't have a chance to hit, then I don't have to roll the rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a 16 on the die plus.
I fucked up.
Where is it? There it is. Plus 3, so that is a 19 to hit you.
And I get a +2?
Yes.
That will meet my AC.
Okay, then as the attacker who does.
Am I in? Oh yeah, I'm in range.
You are just within range.
Wait, is it full cover or partial cover, Rowan?
Oh gosh, I know I said the trees were full. Hang on, I'm trying to remember what I said. I'm sorry. I should have written these down. Yeah, I know, right? No, I should have written these down because I had it in my head. I know the trees are full cover. And I said the logs and the roots they could kneel behind.
Yeah, that was partial cover.
Yeah.
Okay. If it's partial cover, then yeah,
Okay.
it's only +2.
Okay. Hang on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Trees equal full. Snow equal partial. There. Now we won't have this question again. I have it written down on my whiteboard now. Sorry. All right. That's what the whiteboard is for. Okay, so he does hit. He is going to do the damage. Cool. Okay. His damage is a d6. He does 4 points of damage to you. Tracked as normal.
Okay.
And that will end his turn. So many tabs. There was so many tabs. But Keston is going to Yep. He is going to go the long way around Maine. Up to, basically up to here and then come down. And he's going to attack you, my dude.
Okay.
He wants some of that tasty, tasty Maine action with his falchion. So that is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
He is good at his job. So. That is 10 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. But that is his turn. He does not apologize to you, even though probably he normally would. But he is in battle mode right now, so he just... And luckily, again, these are blunted training weapons, but it stings.
Oh yeah, I know.
Okay. So, Sakura, it is now your turn once again. What would you like to do?
I'm going to move up here 5 feet and then down over here the rest of the 25.
Okay.
And then I'm going...
Double flank.
Yeah, I'm going to attack Grady with my rapier.
Is that two... Did you drop your chakram and draw your rapier as part of your move action, or are you wielding both at the moment?
Well, I threw the chakram the last time.
Oh yeah, that's true. You don't have the return. Okay, just double checking. Sorry.
Yeah, she doesn't have that return thing.
Yeah.
As part of your,
Yeah.
so as you part of your moves, you draw your rapier. Okay, go ahead.
Oh,
My
yeah,
bad.
I still have that return thing.
I don't know if there's any bonuses, but I rolled an 18.
For flanking, you get +2.
Okay, so 20.
So you absolutely fucking hit. Yes. How much?
And-
Come on. And 4 piercing or 4 damage.
But because I flank you for the first time ever since we started this thing,
That's true. You do.
surprise stabby.
Sneak attack!
So additional. Do I read that as 8 points of damage, Husband?
I don't know. Give me a second.
It says 6 and then 8, and I just want to
Yeah,
make sure.
I don't know why it says 8.
I just want to make sure I'm reading it correctly. If it's the 6 or the 8. He's not down either way, but you know.
Okay, yeah, no, it's just 8 points of damage.
Okay. So always just read the blue one.
I don't know why there's a 6.
I
Okay.
think that's,
Because
I think that's the roll.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
rolled
roll
a-
she got.
Was a 6.
Oh, that, and then the 8 is with any additional modifiers. Okay,
Uh-huh.
cool. So track. He is.
Huh?
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know.
I don't either, but now I know. I read the second one. That's fine.
Okay.
So tracking. He is very uncomfortable.
Discomfort.
Hana.
Yeah.
Can I direct my sister's attention to Grady as a free action to speak?
I think like
Yeah.
she already attention. She already has.
I was gonna say. I think that's already. I don't think you need to. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It
you
was-
don't need to because she was
Shoot.
just like, oh, hello, smack.
Yeah, he was the first one to approach, so it makes sense that she's already kind of.
Gotcha.
So yeah, she's gonna hit Grady again. Give him a nice bonk.
Bonk. That will not hit.
Wait.
Even with
You
flank.
didn't add the flanking bonus.
Even with flank, that will not hit. It is too low. So even with flanking, it would not hit. Sorry. So with that, Grady's gonna go, ah! Pretty much. But like in a really manly, not like the bandits way, it's all internal, but you can kind of see it on his face, where he's like, he is very aware he is flanked and not in a great position.
He's like, oh shit, oh no.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, not getting out of this. Do the thing. So he is going to hit Kana, is his primary target. Since that's who he came here for. So. Okay. So. That is 23 to hit.
God damn it, yeah. Yes.
Look, he doesn't have a crit range like that, okay? And that is 9 points of damage to you.
Oh boy.
Look, man, he's in desperation hit. It's going shit, shit, fuck, shit on the inside. Oh, plus, well, it doesn't matter. The flank
You
doesn't
said
matter,
9
because-
points, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. And that is his turn. Arden is also going to hit you.
Oh boy. I'm being double teamed.
I mean, of course you are.
Yeah.
That will probably still hit. That is a 21 to hit. Okay. Same weapon, so. And that is 6 plus. Okay, just 7 points.
Okay.
Alright.
In
That is-
discomfort, lots of discomfort.
Yeah. Alright. Ami, it is your go.
Okay, so now that I understand the telekinetic projectile, the question I have is, does painful reminder still work? Or not, because technically it was a physical thing that hit him?
It would, because the spell is what's causing the damage, technically.
Okay, so as a swift action, I can cause an enemy to take 1d6 of the non-lethal if I dealt damage to them in the previous round. So I'm going to hit that, and hopefully... and that was to Arden, I believe. So they take 3 non-lethal.
Okay.
As
Track
a swift
it.
action. Ami is still kind of quiet, but she's been muttering to herself after she had heard what she thought maybe was Mayeen speaking and not sure, and still like, no, I'm not dreaming right now. And she's gonna do Mind Thrust. Let me double check. Accidentally.
It's a
clicked
spell
on
that
20.
causes lethal damage. You cannot do it in this combat.
Okay.
That was part of the initial
Oh.
rules.
No, I think most of my things is non-lethal, but hold on,
Okay.
I accidentally clicked. I have to reload into
It's
roll.
Disney.
No, that's fine. Yes, that was part of the
Yeah.
rules. That spells that cause lethal damage you cannot use in this combat.
Roll 20 being dumb.
Well, I accidentally hit a tab, so it took me out of the
Oh.
20.
Yeah.
So I have to re-roll it in. Alright, let's see. Go back to my character sheet. What's attack? Oh wait, Mind Thrust is my... Oh no, I can't use Mind Thrust then. That one doesn't specifically say non-lethal.
It's all at disadvantage, but
Oh, I
there's
can
no way
do-
for them.
I can do my Persuasive Goad.
Okay.
That does non-lethal damage. And then what I wanted to double check was who was I hitting. Okay, so this will be towards Keston, not to Arden. And when it kind of looks like I'm looking at Mayeen when I'm casting this, but this is to Keston. And
He needs to make a fortitude save.
I am swearing at him in not common. I am swearing at him in infernal.
Okay. That is an 11 on the die, so that is a 17 fortitude save, which is going to save against your spell.
Ah, okay. But
So
yeah,
go-
like for like flavor, it does kind of feel like Mayeen, like you feel like a sensation like brush past you, kind of thing. And I don't think I can do anything else since I already did my swift action. And that. Actually, I think I'm going to. Can I still move?
Your move.
Okay. I'm going to move backwards.
Okay.
Away from the fight a bit.
Okay.
And I think that's my action.
Okay. Mayeen, you up.
Alright. If by... Okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
9,
I've been forgetting it, so it doesn't matter.
I have to roll 8. I'm going to take a 5-foot step to here
Mm-hmm.
Fighting defensively,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast the spell defensively, or attempt to,
Mm-hmm.
and I fail, which means Arden will get an attack of opportunity on me.
Which she will take. Okay, that is a 13 on the die, plus 4 is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's not going to hit me at all.
Okay.
And I will cast Cure Light Wounds on Kana
Yeah.
for 9 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Now, is that real healing or fake healing?
No, that's real.
healing. That's
That's
real
all
healing,
real.
baby. Hell yeah.
And I will fight defensively there. Yeah.
Okay.
Telling her and Sakura to bring down Grady. And that's my turn.
It is Norwood's turn. He is going to drop his bow, and as part of his move action, going to pull out his rapier. No, you know what? That's not part of his tactic. He's going to pull out his whip,
Oh shit.
and he is going to move. Jeez, let me check his range real quick. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, range 5 feet. Okay. Oh no, sorry, 15 with whip. There we go. So he's going to be about here, we'll say. And Kana, he is going to attempt to trip you
Oh.
and bring you down.
Oh damn.
So first he has to hit, as I recall. It's been a while since I did a trip. Oh gosh, it's been a long time since I did a trip.
I heal for days.
So as I recall, Husbando, and correct me if I'm wrong. If he's
Maneuver check
yeah,
against your combat maneuver defense. But is he even within reach?
he is. He has 15 feet of reach with the whip.
He's aiming for Kana.
Yes.
She's at 20.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
just
sorry,
out
no,
of range.
sorry, Sakura. My apologies.
Oh,
My apologies, y'all.
I'm just like,
The
damn,
sis-
the whip is long.
The sister on the end. Sorry. So, there we go. So his CMB versus your CMD.
well,
So-
does he have to hit me first, or?
This is.
This is to hit you.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Yeah, the combat maneuvers work differently. A trip is a combat maneuver, it's not an attack. Because
Okay.
it does no damage. This is just, if he succeeds, his whip wraps around your ankle and pulls you down. So he got a total of 19 on his CMB. Does that beat your CMD?
Yes, it does.
Then you are now prone as he yanks your feet out from under you.
Okay.
Let me mark another round of performance so I don't forget those. Let me also mark that he hasn't that many. That way I don't forget that. All right, and that is his turn. Peston is going to maneuver around. Nope, you know what? He's going to maneuver right here. And attempt to strike you again, Maine,
Alright.
as you are his target.
Not bad.
So it is a 22 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay. And 8 points.
I'm unconscious.
You are not unconscious in the non-lethal combat. Basically, when you get to 0, you just sit down and you're out. They sit you down before you're unconscious, so you don't go unconscious. So you can still observe the lesson, essentially. But you are now unconscious. and no longer part of the combat. Part of it is they want you to observe, but also by having you sit down, you're still difficult terrain for the others to have to deal with. So, alright, he takes you down. And that also included his move. So that is it for Keston for this round. Sakura. You can use your movement to stand up.
Okay.
That's how it works in Pathfinder. None of this half movement bullshit.
Status effects I can apply.
Alright, if that's the case, then I'm going to ignore Norwood for the moment and go again for Grady.
And do you stand up?
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I mean.
I believe, again, correct me if I'm wrong, Spunda, that provokes
Provoke an attack of opportunity from
Grady, yes? As he's the one sitting there?
Yeah.
Or standing? And she's within range of Norwood's whip. So wouldn't that provoke as well?
I believe so.
I'll go ahead and do Grady's real quick, but yes, I believe because he has the whip. If he had anything else, it wouldn't. But he has the whip with range. So you'll provoke from both of them. So, Grady rolls. Is a 19 to hit you with his halberd.
Yep.
Okay. 9 points of damage.
Okay.
I'm sorry I gave her these dice.
I'm using my new dice. Thanks so much. You still up, Sakura?
Yep.
Okay, and then the whip. Is a 15 on the die. Plus 1, so 16 to hit.
Nope.
So the whip misses you. He does not have as much this time as previous. So that is the attack's opportunity. Is now you hit them.
You do your boo-boo.
Let's hope this is worth it.
$16 will hit.
Hell yeah.
Do your dablet, and that is 4 points of stabby.
Yeah,
Well, 6 points with
yeah.
I don't get that. That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You do more than 3, which is how many he has.
Okay.
So he sits down.
Hell yeah. That's not, I just hear bitch, sit down.
So he is now sit. And I'll remove him from the turn order, and I'll remove Maine from the turn order. There we go. So that way I don't even click on them accidentally. Okay. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else.
You can move.
No, I can. I stood up.
Oh yeah, no, that's right. You stood up. Never mind. Kana!
Yeah. Now that I see Grady's down, she's gonna turn her attention to Art in there.
Do it.
Oh fuck! God damn it!
You do not bonk. He duck. And it's now his turn. Unless you move. Sorry, I didn't ask if your turn was done. Trying to get better about that. Is that what you like?
I'm gonna move here.
I'm gonna move there. 5 foot step.
Yep, 5 foot step.
Okay. So now he gonna hit and do thing. Do you roll, friend? There we go. That's 13 on the die. 17 to hit.
God damn it! Yeah, he is.
And that is
You get
3 points of damage.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I rolled low. Alright. Ami. It is now your turn.
I step downward 1, and I'm going to do. I'm doing Mind's Eye again, so that'll give me a +4 on the. I always have to double check on the attack roll for. So let's see if I can do it first. Telekinetic projectile.
Success.
Sorry, the window was in the way of that. And now, ranged attack +4 makes it a 19.
19 will hit. And that's against Keston?
Yes, so that
Okay.
is 5 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then as the automatic reaction that I can do, because I forget that I can do that,
Mhm.
is the painful reminder. So let me do that for additional 1d6 of non-lethal.
The only one.
Always roll terrible. So an extra 1.
Give me 1 second, because I keep forgetting to add. They should be doing more damage. That's okay. All right, so an additional 1 point of damage to it.
And I'm still, like, even though I was hitting Keston, my eyes are still staring at Mayeen, and I'm still muttering in not common.
Okay.
Just for anybody who can possibly hear or notice, yeah.
Yeah, depending on where Kana was before, she probably could and understood you.
It's funny because I took Draconic.
That's okay, I have Infernal.
So, yeah, so what you would hear, it's still, like,
Abyssal
kind
then.
of broken words, mainly because she's, like, freaking out, and she's just like, this is real, this is not real, is this real, this can't be real. And it's just basically, like that in Igni.
Igni or
But you
Infernal?
notice she hasn't come close to you guys like you asked.
It's a nice change of pack.
Yep.
So is that the end of your turn, Ami?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Norwood is going to attempt to trip Sakura again, because that worked really well for him. He's going to trip you. That's an 18 on the die, plus
Yeah.
1. 19.
Mm-hmm.
So down you go again. But it's not doing any damage.
No.
No,
It's just
it
probably
just-
becoming really annoying.
Probably. You stand up, you're like, okay, and now I'm gonna pump. Oh, come on!
It's like, you're
She is gonna flatten her ears back and kind of growl.
Hell yeah.
Keston. Keston. Keston is going to move up on your grill, Ami.
Oh shit.
And he is going to swing his falchion.
And
It is a 19 plus 7. So 26? Yes.
I wouldn't hit at all. What are you talking about? I'm a psychic.
He's their heavy hitter. So
Yeah.
4, 8,
I'm
9,
out.
10, 11. 11 points of
I'm out.
damage. Alright.
Yeah.
So you sit down.
Sit down.
Can I faint?
Just go,
I mean,
Like, obviously he's not hitting to like actually kill me or anything, but like just like the suddenness of him coming and hit and blowing, because I think my concentration was still on Mayeen.
if you
and it's
think your constitution is delicate enough for such things, you may
Um,
faint as a free action.
I think it's just mental, like,
yeah, go ahead and faint.
Yeah, you can faint. Nothing's stopping you. I
yeah.
don't mind.
Okay, so yeah, so I faint.
I take that right here.
This makes me think of the TikTokers, you know, I'm gonna
Yeah,
take a
right.
nap right here.
Good
Okay, good
night.
night. Alright. Sakura, it is now your turn. Would you like to stand up?
Yeah, I'm
You
going...
can see what the plan is here with them.
Yeah.
Except, you know, of course, Grady's unconscious, so he just kind of watches you get up.
Is there anything for... I'm just gonna take out my other chakram and throw it at Norwood.
A weapon is a move action, I believe, yes?
Yes.
So that would be a double move and you wouldn't be able to attack.
What?
She's taking out her other chop. She stands up, which is her move action. And then she wants to take out
You
her
can
chop.
draw it as part of a move action because she has a +1 BAB.
But isn't standing up got a weird rule with that, or am I misunderstanding? I thought with standing up you could just stand up.
We'll let you decide on that one.
you know, again, this is practice. We'll say that yes, as part of it, basically you're able to kind of pull it off as you're standing up. We'll count that for now. I'll look it up later. It's not a big deal. I just don't remember. I think it was standing up is like its own special thing, but I don't remember. So fuck it. We'll just say that's a regular move.
Okay. Then I'm going to take that opportunity to not do anything.
Okie dokie.
Wonk.
So your leather Captain America shield goes right past.
Her tail's bristled.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nothing else I can do.
Okie dokie. Kana. I assume you're going to bonk Arden if at all possible.
Yeah, I'm going to attempt to bonk Arden.
Bonk him.
Bonk. God damn it!
Bonk. No bonk.
Ugh.
You actually get half a chuckle, like a sympathetic chuckle. You can definitely tell it's not making fun of you. It's very much like, oh, I've had a day like that kind of chuckle.
Why do I keep trying to use the roll 20 dice and just use my fucking own dice? Ugh.
Alright. Is that the end of your turn, or would you like to move again? Okay.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. He's going to attempt to bonk you back.
Bonk me.
Bonk me, daddy. There's a 16 to hit.
Yeah, just one above my AC.
Okay. And that is a... Daddy, what's your thing? Yeah, okay. That is cocked, because it hit my X. Mm-hmm. Okay. It landed on my tit and bounced off, and I'm like, ah! that is 6 points of apparently bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I'm going to assume since it bounced off my chest, that would count as bludgeoning.
Yeah, some boobs be like that.
And no sudden left turns, man. And that is the end of his turn. Sakura, you know what Norwood is going to do.
Yep.
He's gonna kink shake you.
Because right now he's keeping you occupied. But I actually think he might fuck this one up. Maybe. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, no, that is a 10.
Nope.
So
Oh, wow.
it wraps around you and he goes to tug, but this time you're right here like, no. And you
Can
tug back.
I stomp on the whip when it comes by?
Buddy, stand by. What's your CMD?
My CMD is 16.
He failed by 5 or more.
Yeah.
He has to choose whether he's disarmed or he trips.
He is going to let go of the whip.
Aw, it would have been funny
not
if she just
that
stomps
stupid.
on it and like falls forward. That would have been so
No, but I will
funny.
say you basically stomp on it when it comes at you, and because that tugs it, he just lets it go.
Mm-hmm.
Because he still has other weapons.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
I'll double check, but I think that means...
I believe that is so. But yes, he is disarmed from that weapon.
And she's gonna kind of turn her attention towards Keston.
Oh no, 10 or more. 10 or more.
Oh, 10 or more? So he's not disarmed.
Okay.
So it just fails. It goes to wrap around you and you like just move your ankle back.
No.
And he's like, and he pulls it back. It's like, damn. But that will
My
be...
apologies, it is a 10 or more difference.
Okay.
That's fine.
Heston, having now knocked 2 of them out. Let's see, who's is going to go after you, Sakura. Because you are within range, whereas Kana...
Kana's
Was-
down. I'm the
that's
only
true, so
one
you're the
left.
only one standing.
Mhm.
So yeah, she's gonna...
I'm not
He-
down.
Oh, you're not? I thought you said you. I thought you said you were down.
No. No.
But even so, she's out of his range and you're not.
Okay.
I still have 7 hit points left.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but regardless, you're within his range and she's not.
God damn, I'm already stupid that I've already killed. Jesus.
Okay, so that's
Assuming it's
19,
level
19,
1
20,
still.
22, 23, 24, 25. That is 25 to hit you, Kana. Or,
Yeah.
you, whatever the fuck your name is.
The other one. The other
Delicate
teeth.
sister.
The other
That's
teeth.
3, and a 2 is 5, plus 3 is 8 points of damage to you.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Last man standing, Kana.
Hey, I'm not down.
Last man standing.
I don't know.
So we'll move. Alright, Kana, that means it's your turn.
Cool.
UV3.
Yep.
While you were gone, Diana, you missed that Keston went after Sakura, and she is now down.
I'm still
okay.
going to bonk Arden, and this time
Do
I'm
it.
using my own fucking dice.
Do it.
And I rolled.
Bonk.
So,
Bonk.
24 to hit.
Nice.
Bonk. Does bonk. Bonk is done.
Where's my D10? There you are.
Bonk him.
Fucking good.
That is that's a 10.
Okay.
With damage. Or non-bludgeoning or whatever.
So just 10 points.
Yeah, 10 points. Because I rolled a 7 and then plus 3. So.
The sympathetic chuckle goes silent because ow, because you bonk real good. He is going to have such a headache.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
I'm gonna do a little this. Fucking Stephanie. Running around.
You're gonna do the fuck shuffle.
Yep, I'm doing the fuck shuffle.
The nope shuffle. Yeah. All right.
Nope.
Arden's going to attempt to hit you, I should say.
Uh-huh.
Especially now that you've bonked him, he is suddenly so much less sympathetic. However, he does not hit because 5 plus anything is not going to hit you. The bonk has thrown him off. The bonk has dizzied him.
My gremlin giggles.
Been debunked.
He has been bonked.
It's my time to shine, baby.
However,
Uh-oh.
Norwood is going
Fucking
to...
Norwood with stupid fucking whip.
Does not have it, or
Oh,
does
he
have his
doesn't.
whip. However, no, actually, yeah, he would do that. Thank you.
Oh, okay,
So-
damn it. Fuck. I should have said anything.
Probably not. That is a 20 against your CMD.
Yeah.
Trip! You were down the front.
As she goes down, she kind of holds up her middle finger towards him. She's like,
Heston. 10 feet there. Just to make sure I'm calculating right. No, you know what? He's just gonna move in on you. He's not worried about flank right now. You're down. Just trust me.
God damn it.
Well, hang on. You're down. That confirms.
All right.
That's a nat 20 followed by a 17 on the die.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, that's not.
all right.
I think this was offer for 10.
Yeah.
Right? Jill pisses her off. She's still upset.
So he does not deal the final blow. Basically, he just holds the practice sword like right above you,
Bonk.
and very gently, just with the flat of the blade, just bonk.
Yeah, Connor's just like he could hear a very low and very angry growl coming from her.
Sakura is going to try to shift into a sitting position and kind of just close her eyes and just try to replay everything that had happened, and she does
and now
look
that the
a little
combat's
discouraged.
now that combat's over, they all kind of go around to y'all, help you up out of this, like offer hands to help you up out of the stone. Keston
Kana
actually
doesn't
goes
take-
to.
Kana doesn't take any. Nope, she's pissed off.
Keston's actually the one who goes to Ami and realizes that she's unconscious. Wait, when did that happen? How did I do that? And you actually hear the rest of the party kind of goes, as Keston goes, help?
I love it.
She's okay. Because he's kneeling and like checks her pulse to make sure he hasn't like, he's checking her over very soldier style, like making sure he didn't, he didn't accidentally hit her too hard, concussion, anything like that.
Sakura We'll get to her
Excuse
feet.
me. Allow me to come over and check. The lady
And he
comes over
takes a
and
step back.
checks over her and then puts a hand on fuck, my brain went out the window. Ami's shoulder and whispers softly, it's time to wake up, and applies cure light wounds for 3 points of healing.
Yay!
Because I roll minimum while somebody else.
Your dice, my dude.
Would
I'll burn him
would
next
the
time.
act of healing, would the sensation like wake her up?
Assume so, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you're flooded with positive energy. And if you'd like a minute to think about it, we are due for a break.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Let's do that then.
All right, then we are going to pause there with Mayim gently rousing the sleeping Ami in the snow.
Yep.
And we will see y'all after break.
Yeah.
I said yes.
Oh, we didn't hit catch.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay, that's fine. All right.
It's weird. Sometimes it just like cuts off, like your audio or whatever. It's weird.
All right. Are we
But
back?
Yeah.
All right, we are back. So, on. Whatever you were saying last, go ahead.
Okay, that's right. So yeah, so so the sensation of like being healed and everything, and like, are you leaning over me, mine?
Kneeling.
Or are you
next
like to the
you.
side? Okay, kneeling next to me. And then what's his face stepped back. So yeah, I think her eyes just shoot open like wide, and then like looks around and then sees you, and even though you're like respectfully aside, and I just shove you really hard, and I swear in Igni, like this is like, well, it's after dark on Nephew Stream, so I was just like fuck, like and then sit up, and then like despite the fact that it's like I'm assuming you can still scoot in snow and like just scoot back.
Yeah,
just,
you're just
like-
gonna have a cold back.
Yeah, that's fine. Cold butt.
Back and butt.
And I just point at you, mine, but like you could tell that I look really afraid and confused, and no anger, but just like, and I'm just pointing at you, but I'm not saying anything anymore, and just kind of like just trying to figure out what the heck's going on.
And mine like picks himself up a little bit from the snow and goes, "Well, my apologies. I didn't mean to intrude."
You intruded last night. That was your voice. The whispers. That was you, right?
What whispers are you talking about?
The whispers you tried to do to him, and I point to whoever it was. I don't remember.
Arden.
Arden, yeah, to him. That was you, right? Or did I imagine? Did I imagine it? Did it not happen? Didn't you do that?
I tried casting something. I think there may be some confusion going on.
Did you not attempt? Did you not say run?
I did. I was attempting to intimidate him.
So you said it last night.
No, I did not.
But it was the same. It was the same, wasn't it? It was the same. And then I like looked towards wherever poor RK was hiding during this battle, because I always have RK with me. It was the same, right? Okay, wasn't it? Help sometimes.
Zakora, after kind of like hearing the panic,
Yeah, I'm not being quiet.
yeah, in her voice, will come over and kind of like kneel down beside her. Ami, take deep breaths.
Yeah, Kana's kind of keeping her distance because she's trying to calm herself down.
You're okay?
Are you sure?
Yes.
We shouldn't run, then?
I don't see any reason why we should at the moment. And she kind of looks around at Keston and the others and like, this is
Keeping distance,
Yeah.
not like next to Kana, but nearby, and they're just kind of like giving y'all space.
From like a distance, or it's like she can still hear what's going on, but like, she just kind of yells with kind of that growl still in her voice. It's just like, this was just a practice exercise.
And she still keeps like she's trying to do the breathing like you said, But she keeps glancing at Maine and just like is just very confused looking at him. Like, and then she grabs her like the covered wrist and like kind of like squeezes like hard enough that she winces, like because she's purposely causing herself a bit of pain as a reminder. I'm sorry. I got confused. I
It's okay. Deep breaths. You're safe. Now,
don't
you have nothing to
think I
worry.
am.
That's the Norwood Grady Arkin. Come on over here. Let's step away and give her some air. And I take the guards with me and kind of step off to the side to talk to them about their thoughts on how the training went and get them to kind of talk and breathe.
But it sounded, and I think, like looking at you, Kura. Sorry, there's outside noises. Not just in character. It was the way it sounded exactly the same.
The same as what?
Last night, and I mean that's why Saren left, because she witnessed it, and
I don't think Saren left because of you.
others have.
Saren went to go commune with nature from what Kana said. She said that she would be back. It has nothing to do with you. If anything, I think it would have more to do with Jihad than...
She did mention Jihad. She pipes up.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
And she kind of puts her hands on Ami's cheeks to make her like focus on her, just so like, you know, because she still kind of feels like she's panicking a little.
Mm-hmm.
It's not your fault that she left. She'll be back. You're not in any immediate danger.
When you say that, she does kind of glance towards the direction where Maine is, and the others,
Maine
but then
wouldn't
look back
hurt
at you. Right. No. You're right. Probably. You're right.
Whatever you're thinking is going on, we can figure it out. But you need to trust us and you need to talk to us.
It's just... I'm fine.
You're not fine. Ami, you're freaking out.
It happens. Sometimes I just forget where I am, or I think I'm somewhere else, and I'll be fine. I just need to get out of the snow and have some tea, some really nice, good strong tea when we get back, and talk about the combat, like what I think Maine is doing. I mean, that was the whole purpose of this, right?
It is. But right now I want to make sure that you're okay, because you don't... If you need a few moments, we could certainly take a few more moments.
No, we have to keep moving.
Ami.
He was stuck.
Ami, look at me. You need to stop running away from us.
I'm not running
Yes.
away from you.
It seems that way. You're... And she kind of sits back and sighs. Chair, don't move on me when I have my eyes closed. That was weird. It feels like there's something you're not being open with, and that's fine. I don't want to pressure you, and I don't want you to feel that you have to divulge secrets if you're not ready. We're only trying to help him. We're only trying to keep you safe.
She was listening and like knowing like okay, but when you said I'm only trying to help, she cringes and like just moves away and just fully stands up and just like let's just go. I need tea. That's what I want right now. I just need some tea. I need to warm up, please. No one else was lying on the ground like I was, so, unfortunately.
She will
Arcade's hungry.
She will nod her head, but she kind of just sits on the ground for a little while more. Just kind of collecting her own self before she gets to her feet and follows everyone.
Yeah, when Ami kind of like, if she like walks past like Kana's just gonna give her like one gentle pat on the head.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah.
Yeah.
Ami kind of just like blushes for a second and just like no, nothing happened, and just like goes past.
So
like
she heard everything.
Yeah, but I don't think Ami realizes you can speak Igni. I don't think she even realized she is speaking Igni, anyways.
No.
And yeah, just kind of like pointedly like passes Mayin and the others and like, this is the direction we came, right? From.
Oh no, we're not going back quite yet.
We're not?
Well, we were going to review and potentially have a couple more bouts.
I think Ami looks at the others, is like, is that right? Like, she doesn't remember.
I mean, if it's
Come
what
on,
we need.
let's gather up in the carts and go back. I'm teasing you.
It's too cold for more than one bout. Keston says, kind of like that's his version of sympathy.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not gonna be like, "Come here," but it's like it's too cold for this shit. Let's go.
It's attempting to lighten the mood.
Oh, you continue being pretty and giving orders. That's what you're good at.
Fine then.
Attempting to
Go
give
forth,
orders.
Get into the carts. We will escort these fine ladies back to the fort.
For once, Ami does not make a comment.
And proceed to scandalize Jahab yet again.
Norwood's like, "Come on, Your Majesty. You don't want to sully your feet."
Appreciate it. I expect you to lick my boots clean later tonight.
I was just gonna give you a piggyback ride.
Maine smirks and jumps on his back.
Ah, shit!
Yeah!
Like he goes down, like he's like,
Is
"Shit,
it seriously
I regret
going on?"
everything. I regret so many things.
I regret saying anything.
Arden, Grady, and they're just like, "Nope, you did this to
Broken
yourself." Ah, shit.
He hopped off his back.
Ah, fuck.
Go forth.
Nice hook moves.
Learned that in guard school.
Zukora will softly chuckle watching everything unfold.
Come on. Yeah, we'll say Grady does it. Grady tells Kana, "Come on, you kicked my ass. We're like bros now. There's a brotherhood, sister, person. We're like this."
Kana's gonna like chuckle and like pat him on the back. So yeah.
Arden pipes up, "Careful, he likes women who kick his ass. Look, I normally pay for those, okay? Coincidentally, Nope. I'm not sure if that's insulting. Not gonna say it.
Say it.
How much?
I'm not cheap. And then that she kind of like walks off and just kind of flicks her tail at him, flirtingly.
Damn. Look, man, she's like beyond your league. I mean, so am I, but you know. And you can see now that they kind of had this like moment with y'all, there's a lot more relaxed. Like you tried, you did good, and you took it with grace. So
Yeah.
like, or at least you know as much grace as anybody would.
Mm-hmm.
So now they're like, yeah, you're fine, you're cool. But everybody gets back, and you head back to Oleg's, discussing and reviewing what you done did, and what you done did not done do.
Sakura will listen intently.
Where is Maine? Is he on his horse, or is he in the cart, or is he walking beside?
Probably walking beside.
Swelling his feet. Like a
'Cause
common man.
I want to do read thoughts, detect thoughts. So, all right.
Oh,
So DC 14.
see.
You did? Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
Natural 19 on the die.
But
Still there.
thoughts are still there. Brain activity is still going.
Brain
It's
not smooth.
He's not turned into an automaton yet.
Nope, no mind flayers has snuck up in the night. He is still brain man has.
Do men have brains?
Do dogs have brains? Anyway,
Boo boo.
10 points for that reference. Anyway. But
And a cray.
He does sense it though, right? Because he did check it, or no? That I attempted, or I forget.
Glances over at her. It was not me. You're okay.
She just puts up a finger. She doesn't say anything. She just puts up a finger, like about to argue, and just. This is like the most complacent you've seen Ami towards you, and just nods, and then just looks out in the distance. But yeah, Ami pretty much stays quiet unless someone asks her a question. To the right back.
I think that Sakura also is being unusually quiet for herself. Like, she's normally quiet, but even for her, this is...
Is Kana walking?
Yeah.
Did not hear any of that. Your mic cut
Yeah.
out.
Did not hear any of that.
Kana, come over here.
She's
Let
gonna.
us talk for a moment.
Okay.
You did, well, they were more accurate than expected, but, you did quite well. Arden and Grady are rubbing their shoulders, whining about the bruises you left them.
She chuckles and grins.
I think the only thing is, you are quite powerful, but I think we should be a little more cautious in engaging our enemies. Maybe not move quite as aggressively forward.
Mm-hmm.
But I have another reason. He kind of guides her away from the others, when I was unconscious, did she try reading my mind?
Mm-mm. Not that I noticed. She's a little too focused on Jesper over there.
I was talking about back in the boars.
Should I just do an intelligence check to see if she remembers that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah.
his person I don't remember. So I'm gonna see if that's 15.
I'd say you recall that yes, she did try.
Yeah.
So he was, that was how he found out that you can't do it to unconscious people.
Yeah.
It's the only reason I remember.
she he sees her thinking. She's like, yeah, but couldn't since you were unconscious.
Do a little bit of research. But he nudges Kana. Next time, actually hit your opponents.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna nudge him back, full hip nudge him.
Yeah.
Shot, or did you guys purposely get out of earshot?
A little bit out of earshot on purpose.
Okay. So I will say she was the last to go down. What a role reversal.
I have comments, but
we'll save them for another time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I do remember there being well above average rolls on every one of the attacks that did land.
You mean from the dice that you gave me today?
Or the boars.
With the dice that you gave me before today?
I'm just going to take away her dice and allow her only to roll on roll 20.
I feel like her
Attack
luck
roll.
doesn't change. Doesn't fucking matter what she
roll
is.
20 actually rolls
Thanks, mate.
fairly.
I don't know. I honestly don't know about that.
I know roll 20 rolls just fuck me over anyway. I'm not fucking using the dice from there anymore.
Rolled 3 times and I just rolled a 5, a nat 1, and nat 20.
Oh, that's where
Anyways.
that nat 1 was hiding.
Uh-huh. That's why I'm curious.
So, I presume we get back to Oleg's without any fanfare?
Wait. We didn't roll a random encounter chart.
We're not that far out.
You don't get anything. There is a badass up.
99.
There is a badass up in this forest, and they are scared away.
Yeah.
No, it's just Seren flying around.
I didn't say it was any of y'all.
No, just it's actually Arwen, just
No,
Arwen skittering around.
It's Saren dive bombing. There's a reason she always there's a reason she always keeps him in the pouch. Too
Just
powerful.
get him, what?
Too powerful. Anyway, so unless there's anything else, yes, you return to Oleg's with much colder. Some of you with snowy butts. Some
back.
various bruises, but none too worse for wear, all things considered. physically anyway. And there is a nice big fire awaiting you, calling your names. Not literally, Ami.
Are you sure?
Yes. Not literally. It's cozy.
The coziness is calling your name.
And Svetlana, being aware that y'all were out in the snow, has prepared warm, probably mulled cider or something. Warm, fruity, comfy drink of spiciness and happy warms.
Hell yeah.
And tea.
I think when Connie gets close up to Lana, she's like, I hope you make more of that spicy soup. That was really good.
Honey, there were leftovers. And she points at the pot that's like still on the fire inside the house that she's just been like nursing to keep it, you know. She's added some more ingredients, but you can smell it. It's
she's like, oh hell yeah.
It's not quite that stew that like it's like 100 years old and they've just kept it at safe temp for all these years and it's from the originals, but kind of. It's the day old version.
Yeah. Probably still tastes as good as the day old. Probably the spices are a lot stronger though.
Which, side note, I think that's super cool that there's like 100-year-old soup. Like, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And then it's still like edible and shit.
That's what kills me about bread starters. Like, they could be 100 years. I'm like, how? Like,
how the fuck?
They've done like sourdough starters from like things they found in Egypt and shit. From like, mommy, that's like, what the fuck? Food is weird. I love it. Anyway, we'll book that for our plant cannibalism TED Talk.
When Saren is actually present to be in the competition.
Yeah, I am not going to make that talk. That is all on her. That is my gift. But yes, there's that. There's some warmed bread. Nothing fancy, but it's hot. A little bit of honey on top.
Hell yeah.
Just something to warm you through. And Keston and them return to their posts, essentially. You can tell, because the guys are still mulling around doing chores. And Keston and Coast are bringing them together for the workout. Don't think just because we were gone that we're not doing PT.
They were free.
No, we're just doing it late.
Boys.
Many groans.
One.
Can't you just go back now?
Once they get back, instead of going to the fire, Sakura's gonna head towards the guest house and start pulling down the dry clothes and folding them and making sure that they're back in people's possessions and kind of busy.
Make sure I get my clothes.
Yep.
Your party panties. They're sequined.
They're glittery.
Spark. No, they're not glittery because that puts glitter in really weird places, even for a noble. But sequins.
yeah, I think Ami just stays by the hearth and first drinks the mulled wine or cider or whatever it is, and then just downs a couple of cups of tea.
And then looks for a bottle of tequila.
I mean, if someone offered her, she wouldn't. But her main thing is I'm not going to go to sleep tonight, which is not good, but oh well. And yeah.
Beep beep. There's sheep. Go to sleep.
I have no idea what y'all are referencing.
Some weird.
Oh my god! No, I got it. I'll post it. I'll post it. Continue.
Remember, I'm
continue
an old,
while.
so
Yeah, continue
You're on
while.
the internet.
doesn't mean there's millions of things on the internet.
This was
Millions.
popular. This was popular when I was in middle school. So.
There are billions of things.
I only know of it because of other friends.
Yeah.
She'll
But
be-
for you to enjoy later, Diane.
Okay.
There you
Sorry,
But
totally
yeah.
clip it very briefly. And then remember, look at my horse.
go.
My
Yeah,
horse. My horse is amazing. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I didn't have like
I know that one.
a fever dream.
The
So-
only horse-related meme I know is my wife, a horse. But that was like a whole weird like Harry Potter fandom back in the day.
Yep,
Like,
don't know that one.
yeah.
I don't know that one.
Same along the lines of the Snape wives of on the astral plane. See, yeah, I'm just too old for you
What?
to remember that shit.
All right. Anyway, so this has become the meme hour.
Where we live, old memes.
I feel like this is into the Spider-Verse, where like the memes are very similar but just slightly different.
Yeah,
Right? Yeah.
Weird flex, but mood. It's like.
Okay.
So anyway, back to Pathfinder, where these things don't exist, because dear God, they don't exist.
They don't need those.
I refuse. They're not part of my canon. That also does not mean you can make them canon, by the way. Because the gods will smite you, by which I mean me. Anyway, so you drink the nice, good hot juice, and then you drink the good hot tea juice,
Mm-hmm.
and then any other good hot juice that is offered, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. And the boys work up a sweat in the snow. Mine gets all fuzzy around the edges.
When he sweats, he fuzzes.
Socket. Hi. You don't have to put it down, I was just teasing. If you're doing something that would violate Twitch guidelines, like, you're free to leave that up.
Can he hear you? Who knows?
Oh, it's that o'clock. Okay.
As long as you're not purposely getting drunk, like, then you're fine. As long as you don't stay out loud, you're purposely getting drunk and you're fine.
Man, someone better tell all the streamers that did drunk streams.
It was because too many people died that way on stream
Ugh.
that they had to change it.
Okay, anyway.
What's
you up
Kana
to?
doing?
Wait, why you go to me?
Because Sakura, Main, and Ami all already said what they're doing. You're the only one who hasn't said.
Oh.
I picked you last, so you could think.
Yeah.
I gave you time!
I know.
No, it's fine.
I'm not used to this. I think, Kana's like gonna enjoy her warm cider as like she's watching all the boys just kind of go, ugh, to go off training, kind of chuckling to herself watching.
And despite the bruises and bumps that you gave them from your bonks, as I apparently hurt myself. Ow. Bit my lip. Anyway. Despite that,
Play.
it's hard to tell with the guard men, Arden and Grady, that you bonked them real good.
Yeah.
At least right now.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow, however,
They're gonna be sore.
you will have to see if how well they hide such things. But today they look mostly fine. There's the occasional wince from the one you bonked on the head, but more or less fine. Someone else talk for a minute. Maureen, what are you doing? Really hurt.
I have had my conversation with Keston and his group about working together.
Go back to the Oleg map, by the way. Thank you. Just because I forget
I-
everybody's NPC names, so I'm like,
You're
Would
good.
like to track
So
down
do I.
some
There you go.
and go over what I noticed with the training with her,
Okay.
which can be done in or out of character if Sakura is preferential too.
Sakura would be in the guest house thingy place. I can't go inside. But that's where she is.
Yeah. And Ed's not here anymore. Be gone, Ed.
Did we at least get to say goodbye to Ed before he left?
Right.
He was gone when you got back.
Aww.
Ed had Ed things to do.
Yeah, but
You'll
we
have to
would
get
have
on
at
with
least said like goodbye before we left. Cause
I mean, he
yeah.
did say that the night before he was leaving that he was
Yeah.
leaving. So that was kind of the say goodbye now.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you got to see him one last time coming out of a certain bedroom.
You did.
So you got that special privilege, Sakura.
Yeah.
Thro's looking for you, by the way.
Huh?
Hmm?
Thro is looking for you, by the way.
Bro. Bloody. You guys keep talking for a second.
Okay.
You got,
Let's
she
go
got to
open the
get the
door.
baby.
I gotta open a
Lane
door.
does look for soccer.
She's not hard to find. She's not hiding. She's just trying to busy herself to kind of like work through frustration and not let on that she's worried about things, though it's kind of obvious.
Mine comes over and starts helping you with your tasks.
And then she's just folding clothes.
Are you all right?
I shrug.
Worried, mostly. Frustrated? I mean,
The road to success is paved with many failures. But this was a chance for us to fail safely.
For that I'm thankful for. Just not quite sure how well we'll do out there.
I was the first to go down. Does that mean I need to stop adventuring?
No. No, I didn't mean that. I just
No. But if you give up hope now,
I'm trust me, hope is not one thing that I give up easily on. Anything, I probably hold on to it a little too much. But I'm responsible for you all, and I'm just struggling for a way to find to keep you all safe. In
there
more
is
ways
no
than one.
perfect answer.
If it was the perfect answer, it would be easy.
You're telling me. I believe this belongs to one of the ladies.
What is he handing her?
He's probably handing her a pair of breeches or something.
Well, considering that if you don't recognize it, it probably does belong to one of us. We outnumber you 4-1. If you
Yes, well, they look quite nice.
Whose are they? Like, do I recognize whose they are?
I'm pretty sure you do because you watched pretty much every. Like my
Well-
process of elimination. You can. It's your choice, I think. They could be yours. They could be your sisters. They could be mine. It could be a random one that somehow got into it.
You,
It's none of
you
us.
want to roll a d4 and see what
They're
happens?
Kana's.
Of course they're mine.
Roll the my dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Glaciers.
Yeah, that would be my sisters.
Taller than you thought they would
She-
be somehow.
Huh?
I'm telling Maine,
Oh.
they're smaller than you thought they would be in some ways. Choose how you interpret that.
She
Still not complaining.
Party in the
Right.
front, or business in the front, party in the back.
Oh, I thought it was party in the front and party in the back.
You didn't get
That's
that
her,
pair.
That's her special pair.
Yeah, you didn't get that pair. This is her day wear.
Those are party in the bottom.
That's always a party.
Love you, Nevi.
I need
There's a
out.
lot less material at the center of those.
Sakura will gently take the underwear away and fold them. Well, that's my sister, and she tends to dress for battle both on the field and off the field, if you can guess my meaning.
Her comfort is hers. No.
Out of character, she wears a unit heart under her kimono. Come on.
Yeah, but you would still wear underwear, wouldn't you? Oh.
Depends on the day.
I mean, we are cold, so technically more layers would make sense now.
Uh-huh.
You never know when you'll have to apply the arts of seduction.
Yeah.
She kind of gives off a laugh like, have you met me? Seduction is something probably best left to my sister. It's not really...
Every woman has charm and beauty. Including you. Never sell yourself short.
There's a difference between selling oneself short and another... Well, she holds up the lacy underwear again. Well, this is my sister, and she turns red when she starts kind of like holding up her own underwear. This is me. There's a clear difference between the two. I know.
You are not your sister.
No,
And
I'm not.
that is very much appreciated.
She...
It's not that you are selling yourself short. I don't think you are giving yourself a chance. You are of greater potential than you could ever expect. You showed up wonderfully in the fight. We had some bad luck. We had a little bit of work we could focus on. But I do believe that you, yourself, you did a very good job. And I think all you need to do is speak up more as a leader.
I'm working
It's
on that.
okay for us to disagree with you. After all, I disagree with you saying your panties are too plain.
She turns quite a bit shade redder as she tries to kind of hide them behind her back now.
But if you are comfortable in them, then there is no reason to be embarrassed. After all, these are mine.
Which, by the way, I need to try to nick off to hide in some...
That's why I have extra, and I appreciate you not letting her run off with them. But God knows she may have kept them and sniffed them or something. Common girls like that.
No, I don't. No.
Oh my god.
useless joke, but let's watch that one, okay?
Okay.
She kind of like waves her hand, like that's. I think in her own way, she's trying. She thought it would be fun and a joke and a prank on you, but I think she is trying.
Next time, let her have just a little bit of fun. I'll deal with it.
She'll nod.
But I will let you go. I think I should have a conversation with Ami at some point. Just between us.
She'll kind of.
If you run into her, tell her I'm looking.
I will. Before he goes to leave, she'll gently take him by the arm. There is one other thing.
Yes.
Thank you. It's not easy. I still don't think I'm right for being a leader, but your words, they help, and I appreciate them. So thank you.
I'm glad that you appreciate my words. You earned them. But don't chase them. Be yourself.
If I can keep you all safe and happy, that's all I really want to do.
Hide the hideous yellow bag. Yeah. And he will gather his laundry and wander off, making sure he has all of his underwear.
Sakura will finish folding the laundry after he leaves, and she pulls her underwear back out in front to refold them. Red.
Buries her face in a shirt and screams.
Probably. Like, what the hell did I just do? I just kind of flaunted my underwear in front of
In front of a guy.
Yeah.
And your sister's underwear.
Oh, she doesn't mind that. Her sister flaunts it around in front of people all the time.
And then you got to see his underwear.
That's been fun, please.
Were they the sequined ones?
Yes.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You look like you're about to melt a polar ice cap or something.
I feel like it. My cheeks are so red and hot. I don't.
Oh man, I can feel it from here. Man,
Not good.
I don't have to set the campfire at all.
Not gonna freeze tonight. So, Kana and or Ami, do either of you have anything you'd like to pursue?
No, not really. Just kind of vibes there for a while. Just watching. Probably paces a little bit. She's like watching the guys over like the edge of the wall there.
Anybody you're watching particularly?
Yeah.
Particular? Yeah.
All of them.
The hot one. Which one?
Yeah, the hot one.
Uh-huh.
after a bit of like warming up and like having copious amounts of hot caffeinated juice, um, Ami did go back to
Caffeinated
the
leaf
shed.
water.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
To the shed, pulls out from her pack her journal and writing implement, and goes back to like sitting at the catapult, um, and just been there. Like, so if Mayim's looking for her, that's where she'll be.
Okay.
I'm being assaulted by a small cat, black and white.
Just give in.
Just kidding.
I mean, it's a cat.
Submit.
Pretty much.
This is futile.
Mine eventually comes up to the catapult. And in a very false voice, "Ah, I did not see you there. Gosh, am I interrupting?"
And you kind of like when you were walking up to it, you saw like she was pretty laser focused. Like you could tell there was like a twitch, like she sensed a presence coming, but not necessarily like specifically you. But she was like frantically like sketching something in her journal. But when you do that and everything, like she does, it seems like she's ignoring you for a second. But as she's like finishing whatever she's doing, and then stops and goes, "Did you need something?"
I think we need to have another conversation.
Everyone
Away
seems to be
from
wanting to
us.
have a conversation. What did I do wrong this time?
Very little.
Mm-hmm.
Other than trying to steal my underwear for whatever your interests are.
And she just like sighs like loudly, like of course Sakura would bring that up.
Oh, you actually were.
Do you know that woman to ever lie about anything?
Oh no, I was just joking about it.
It was supposed to be a prank.
You were. You know what? We'll start that conversation another day.
What did you want to talk about?
Are you okay?
Does it matter?
Yes?
Why?
A number of reasons. First, you're an ally. Second, I think you may be a friend.
She opens her mouth about to like refute that outright, but then stops. Well,
Third, you may or may not have opened the door you didn't mean to look behind.
you'll have to explain that one to me.
You're more intelligent than you let on. Your mind is more dangerous than you.
It is. It's why RK had to block so much of it away.
I don't know what you have hiding in that mind of yours. Sometimes I can feel you reaching out.
I don't. I understand that there's things we all like to keep to ourselves. I mean, of course, that is the way of things.
When I told you that the shadows reached out and touched you, that there are things in my mind hunting you, I think you've met it.
I understood when you mentioned. Yes, I don't. And she kind of like folds her sketchbook or her journal close and kind of like leans a little bit closer towards you. I don't understand a lot of things that someone like me should understand, you see. Because I don't remember what I'm supposed to do or say or be like. With my family that found me, it was easy to pretend for a while to just be a normal person who liked to talk to her dragon. But then this charter came, and I had to take it. The dreams, I had no choice but to take it. I don't remember what I'm supposed to remember, Mine.
Maybe you're trying to dig too much at a past that will come on its own.
Doesn't stop the dreams, though.
No, it
It's
doesn't.
why I like to stay up and, well, my usual forms of staying up. And she kind of turns towards the direction of like where all the men are like, training and everything. I've dried up a bit around here. It's why I have, if I have to sleep, I have to be alone. And she kind of just trails off at that, looking down at her lap.
You're part of a party now. A group. You can either think of us as family, or as you will. But I, for one, will not abandon. But can't promise if you keep crying, I won't hurt you.
I'm not afraid of pain.
It's what will keep you up at night that I worry about.
I just have to make sure. It wasn't you last night, right? The voices the way you used whatever that was that you used in the fake battle, it just...
Tommy, that was not my aim. But if you have reached into my mind, I cannot promise you did not touch what was there.
Oh. Okay. Then why are you also not trusting the rest of us? I throw your words back at you. We are a party now, allies. You consider us friends. You do not have to do this alone either.
And ask your questions. I will not hide from any questions my party asked. Shadows have told me not to hide. They did
What
not
else?
tell me to lay everything out.
What else have the shadows told you about us?
He looks around at the dark places that he can find. Whispers. A little bit of a song here and there. One a mother would sing to her child while in a kitchen. Father chastising his child to swing harder. The laughter of almost children in the forest. Confused echo of things not remembered. I can't say anything more than that, because I don't know more than that.
She looks at you, staring, like, trying to, like, hold your gaze, but her eyes just keep, like, flittering back and forth. And it's just, like, all this nervous energy. I believe you.
And ask your questions.
I will. I will once. Sometimes the voices are just so loud. I just.
Every time you reach out and touch another mind, there's a chance for you to add another voice.
I know, but it's like a compulsion.
Who's in control? Don't answer that to me now. That's your question. That's your answer.
Yeah, you're right. Do you trust me in this party?
And he again looks into the shadows and then looks right into your shadow. And looks up at you. Yes.
And you see, like, all the tenseness that she has at the moment just kind of relax. Like, and she just, like, rolls her neck and nods. At least someone does.
I think more do than you let yourself trust.
I can't trust my memory, so how can I trust myself half the time? All I can trust is Arcade to keep me in line.
Trust me?
And she cocks her head. Not as a noble.
Oh, well, then we're right back at square one, aren't we? He smiles, gives her a devilish wink, stands up. Be careful you don't freeze up here.
Be careful not to
And-
fall off accidentally.
Oh, I'm sure I'll catch a snowball if I mention anything. do me a favor, Oni?
Sure.
Don't try peeking into my head. There's a voice in there that might jump out and never let you sleep.
If I don't have to, I won't.
I appreciate that much effort.
Well, you better go make sure I didn't steal anything else of yours.
No clue what you're talking. How much was in that coin purse again?
Actually, let me double check. I don't think it was everything we've earned so far. It was pre-something. 18 gold pieces.
Keep an eye out for it. I happened
Yes,
to
I
find 18 gold pieces. Wait, no, that was about 5 years ago. Never mind.
In my pockets before I did my laundry. I found a $20 bill. I didn't put it in.
Yeah.
And she just shakes her head at you and this slowly like looks down at her journal and then opens it up and starts writing. But you know, if you're still paying attention, she's not as furiously scribbling. It's like more calm and centered writing or sketching.
Aw, party piece.
For now.
With that ominous end note.
There has been progress. There has been progress.
I'm so proud. And next week we'll backtrack, but that's okay because in a few more sessions it'll go forward again. It's all okay. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I can take it. But
It's a cha-cha.
yeah, you're just cha-chaing. That makes sense. But I think that is a good note to end tonight's session. Since it's starting to get pretty late.
The camera just pans over to like Kana just watching the hot one.
Just watching him do push-ups and just like, ooh woo.
Oh wow.
A very discerning ooh woo.
He stares at Haps and Cullen.
No, Hap's gross. No, fuck you, no.
I mean, he's not unattractive though.
No,
Sure.
she's not interested in him. Nothing.
He's cuter than Havel.
He is cuter than Havel.
It could be
Havel.
Jahab.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like kiss, marry, kill, or fuck, marry, kill. Jahad, Haps, and Havel.
There wouldn't be any, and just kill all of them.
Just kill all. Can I just I keep kidding. No,
Nope.
you're not my boss. You're not my real dad.
You're not even my fake dad.
You're not even my pretend dad. But again, with that note on daddy issues, apparently we'll end tonight's session.
Your daddy issues.
Alright, well, I will end stream here. I will try to see if we have anybody that we can raid. If not, we'll see you all next week.
Next week.